As always, you just need to like turn it off and then turn it on.
I feel like nothing's working today. My Amazon's not working either.
Really?
Yeah, look, I've been trying to load orders for like ever.
Dude, maybe it's a storm. What's up, guys?
Hey.
What's up?
The mic's like right blocking the chat for me.
Is it? How's it? I don't want to block. I don't want to block your boobs. Like this?
Heaven forbid we do that.
Like that?
Yeah, that's good.
What's up, fellas? Dude, Gabrielle and I have spent all day watching fights.
We have.
All day.
Literally all day.
Dude, Giselle fought literally like 10 times. No, not 12. It was
she said 12.
Because a couple of people forfeited.
Like 8 or 9.
It was like it's at least 9 fights. At least 9 fights. Dude, Giselle fought this kid today.
He was so good.
This from 10th Planet. He was so sick, dude. Like he was so sick. Because like for whatever reason, this tournament was mixing like just like threw all the boys and girls into the same group. And she was fighting some vicious boys, dude.
Yeah.
And
boys that were heavy in her.
Yeah, she was 10 pounds under the weight limit.
Well, their scale was totally off, but whatever. It's fine.
She's still 7 pounds underneath the weight limit anyway.
Yeah.
The other thing too is at that place you weigh in without a gi. So she's actually more like 10 pounds under.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, baby. No.
Still learning social. Oh, Carlin, that's your school? Cool, man. Check it out, Gabriel. This is Carlin Gracie's school. He said he's in Rio de Janeiro. So I was like, let's check it out. This is his school.
Oh, nice. I know. Hi, honey.
Oh, this is cool. That's not, dude. I just Googled and then like the Facebook came up, but Instagram's good for jiu-jitsu stuff. If you start building one, email it to me and I'll share it.
What is that?
Just if he builds like an Instagram for his jiu-jitsu school.
What are you doing, baby girl?
What happened to my face?
What did happen to your face? What are you seeing?
Probably a lot of things happen to my face. Thought from the Rogan debacle is why I pushed this thing back an hour, because I just filmed an hour-long video about it. You guys will get my full thoughts, I promise.
Thanks, Relieve.
Thanks, Relieve. Dude, you guys, simp it up on her, dude.
Oh, monkey.
The Jets on Fire yesterday was great. I can't remember which one I did. Timothy, thank you very much. Thank you, Timothy.
Thank you.
It's possible we're already at the top. That's what I was thinking. Is like anywhere up from here is just like it's just bonus. What I don't understand what they all just like found out we were doing this and they're all let's go lay on top of them.
Yeah, obviously that's what they do.
The JOE. Yes, I agree. Thank you. I was sipping all day, son. Thank you, sir. Dude, speaking of simping, did you guys see the picture that Paige Van Zandt put up on Instagram today? God damn. She's a little thick for my taste, but they know how to photograph her angles, that's for sure. So one time,
knock it off.
One time I was doing a video about someone who had like an OnlyFans or whatever, and I brought Gabrielle on as like a guest, and I was like, Gabrielle, and I was like, yo, Gabrielle, like on the camera, I'm like, Gabrielle, look how good she looks. Or I was like, what do you think about this? Like, just expecting that she like understood that no matter what, you obviously say like she looks good, And like and I was like, Gabrielle, doesn't she look good? She's all, I was like, okay, we got to start over. We got to start that one over.
Why is everyone climbing on me? Yes, please do not put tinfoil in the microwave. That would be really bad.
But yeah, if you guys want to simp, dude, look at that. You got that Paige Van Zandt with her preview of what's new on her simp magnet site or whatever.
You okay, bud? She's all.
She does look beautiful in the thumbnail. She looks beautiful all the time, son. Thank you.
Oh,
Kaiman, some people get attack dogs. You had a daughter and taught her jiu-jitsu. I mean, I would say taught her jiu-jitsu is would be an overstatement. I would say I brought her to jiu-jitsu 7 days a week, 2 hours a day for a long enough period of time that she became absolutely vicious. And I would kick the shit out of the heavy bag so that I didn't feel like a complete pussy next to all these guys who could wrap me in a pretzel and break my arm. And then I was like, you know what? I should really just fucking learn jiu-jitsu. Justin Can, thank you very much, dude. Not sure if anyone else commented yet. What the fuck is up with Joe, Spotify, and Joe? Everyone knows. Everyone knows what's going on. It's the pharmaceutical people.
No, I'm not saying that, but no, like what's going to happen?
Oh, like what are they going to do? You know what I was actually thinking? I mean, totally like this might be totally conspiratorial, but like,
yeah, baby.
I was thinking that Spotify might have done it so that they can give themselves an excuse to kick them off the platform, and save face. They have maybe they're getting so much flack that they're like, we need a reason to kick them off. We can't do it because of blah blah blah. And but I take that back. I don't think they did that. I think it was the same fucking assholes. They're like, oh, Joe, sharing misinformation. You're all, which part was misinformation? And then whoever did that video watched every single one of his videos. Like they watch, it's either that or it was an algorithm that just watched all of them for him and then found those words. But it's very clearly a concerted effort from the same people, Joe could sue Spotify. Dude, Joe Rogan, right now, how popular he is, them letting him out of his contract would be the best thing that could happen for him. I mean, seriously, like he could start. I was saying this on the last one. Guess how much. So you guys know who Ben Shapiro is? And I mean, you don't have to like him, but Ben Shapiro and the Daily Wire, that's that app right there. See, Spotify and the Daily Wire, the only two apps I listen to. But Ben Shapiro and his partners own the Daily Wire. Guess how much money they make a month just on subscriptions, not including their advertising, which is absolutely astronomical. $180 million a month. They have 18 million subscribers, $10 a month. And that's before they sell ads on their stuff. If Rogan started his own platform and he got like 5 other acts, like that, they wouldn't even need to be popular yet. He'd just pick them based on talent, like pick them based on who he thinks is going to be good. Like as an example, me. Just kidding, but not really actually. But some like people who, and then he puts them up on his the Joe Rogan Experience app, and then people subscribe to it, $10 a month, and then you get exclusive access to everything. You still put what Ben Shapiro does is he has 1 hour that's free every day on YouTube. And then he does an additional hour every single day, but it's behind the paywall. Yeah, that's true. Who his friends are, like he could get can you imagine? Oh my God. I didn't even think about that, dude. If he got Theo Vaughn, any of those guys that like all have their own podcasts, if Joe folded them all under one roof and then made it a pay to play, oh my God. Because it costs nothing to produce that content. It fucking costs nothing. He did have to apologize for that though. Or at the very least, he had to address it. Like, I actually don't think he needed, like, I think Spotify made him do the other one. The N-bomb one, he has to say something. If for no other reason, just to, say like, give me a fuck. I don't know. I mean, like you have to apologize. He has to apologize for that. It's the only thing. That's literally like the only thing that they could dig up on him that I would suggest, like, you got to say something about that. You certainly don't, like, you just say the thing and then you're done with it. The Joe Rogan podcast company, an umbrella of different companies. Exactly. You know who I told to do this? Sammy Gravano. I told Sammy and his son, I was like, what you guys should do is you guys should get all these like mafia podcasters, you know, not obviously Michael Francis is too big, but all the other ones, all the other mobsters that think they have good stories and can't get, like, don't know how to build a YouTube and all that stuff. You make Gravano Productions, and then you put all of their stuff underneath yours, and you take 50% of the take 50% of the revenue. Mobcasters. No, they shouldn't make an app called Free Speech. It should be a platform that, I mean, it should just be their stuff, and they just practice free speech. All right, what do we got? Julian Erosa and Steven Peterson. Damn, that is a really stupid tattoo. I mean, I have some dumb fucking tattoos, but none that are Superman across my entire chest. Wow, that's a really dumb tattoo. Conor not in the top 50 richest athletes 2020. 2022 is 5 minutes old. Where did I get the figure 18 million subscription for the Daily Wire? I can't remember. Hang on. You know what else? You know what the Daily Wire does that's really cool? Is they send out a reminder every month before they charge you. That's an extra level of ethical that you do not need to do, you know? Sean Bennett. Thank you, dude.
Popping right now. What are you looking at?
I'm trying to find how many subscribers the Daily Wire has.
Yeah, I mean, that's where we're at right now.
Okay.
Ottawa's crazy. What's your experience like on the ground there right now? What's it like?
Where the hell did I get that number from?
Are we doing a meet and greet in Houston? That could actually be fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we could like go to a bar before. We could.
Yeah. No, I don't watch What Louder with Crowder. That shit's too like. I'm not a Republican. Like. It's too like. I know every opinion you have. You know. No nuance. Just all like, and it's not really my sense of humor.
What is it?
It's Steven Crowder. He's like, you would not think he's funny at all. Gabrielle's a bigger Republican than I am, but
it's true.
But Steven Crowder you just wouldn't think it's funny. He does some good stuff. Like I like when he used to go on college.
What kind of humor is it?
I'll show you. Like I know what you think is funny. You don't think it's too goofy for you. But he like I like when he used to go on college campuses and he would put up like a big thing that would say like you know, toxic masculinity is not a thing, change my mind. And then he would just have like conversations with people.
Guy.
That shit is cool.
Yeah.
I think he's way too over the top most of the time, but the change my mind thing, that was cool.
That was cool because conversations, like anytime you can have conversations.
Dude, what is up? What's happening with this stream?
The kids are all on Roblox, which
might
be.
No.
Do your kids use Roblox?
I'm serious. Actually, you guys can't
like
be playing all Roblox at the same time while we're live streaming and streaming a show. No, it's not the point, dude.
They don't understand. It's not the volume. It's because it slows down the internet and it makes this.
It's gonna make this not work. Conor's net worth is not in the 50 richest athletes in 2022. How's that even possible? That's impossible. That thumbnail made you stop scrolling instantly. That was the idea, my friend.
He uses me as clickbait.
Oh, Gabrielle, someone on here goes, like before it started, he's like, using your wife as clickbait, unsubscribed. And I was like, it shouldn't be surprising. I used your wife as clickbait last time. Oh. Oh. Oh, ESPN Plus is having the issues? Wow, I almost kicked my kids off Roblox for no reason then. Whoa, what just happened? I don't know what just happened, but oh, there we go. That was weird. Yeah, that thumbnail. See her back there? Look at that. That's her. Mm-hmm. I'm having issues with ESPN Plus. The fuck, man.
Oh, it's not just ours?
Some people are saying that, some people said they are, and some people aren't. Am I looking at these steep discounts in these large cap stocks? Oh, yeah, of course. Faraz, I'm telling you, I'll silence you tonight, dude. I'm not in the mood.
Oh, God, he's back?
Or I will give my moderator, Shagmaster, permission to silence you. Do I think Conor could leave the UFC as he's not champ, so he won't have the champ clause? And he's only got 2 fights. Maybe you could fight boxing. So I'll tell you this right now. The UFC will do anything to keep him under contract, because he poses, like, if he went and started his own like promotions company or whatever, like it's worth the UFC paying the absolute maximum they could possibly pay a fighter just to keep him from starting a promotion while he's still in his semi-prime where he could like launch a promotion on his own back. I'm not going to deplatform Faraz unless he spams. I deplatform spammers. Oh no, dude, you guys don't need to worry about that. Like, I make the joke about her OnlyFans every single day. Gabrielle, when did you take that picture?
What picture?
I don't know, the one I used for the thumbnail.
It was in Vegas for my birthday. So
2020 or 2021? Was that this last year?
I don't know.
What did we do for your birthday this last year?
Oh, we went down the river.
Oh yeah.
That was the year before.
You looked hot as hell that day too.
Dude,
what do I think of Max being the backup for Vulcan Zombie? I think that's awesome. I don't understand why he's not in that fight then. You know what I mean? Like, if he can fight, why is he not in the fight? Muhammad 19, you watched the podcast episode? Wait. Lori Harvey. Dude, she's a model. I specifically, oh my God, Steve Harvey's daughter. That doesn't surprise me at all that he has a smoke show wife. You see a guy who has smoke show kids, if you've never seen their wife, you know, if their kids are smoke shows, then that's why. Oh, she's together with Michael B. Jordan, huh? Well, look at that. Look at that power couple. Tulsa, Oklahoma. No, my kid doesn't have COVID. We all just had COVID. I thought I was okay with no ring girls in MMA, but my own live stream. What? I just said I don't care if they have ring girls or not. I don't think that like That's strike one for us. I'm telling you that the jab talk. I will deplatform you tonight just because I can't help myself but respond, and I'm not talking about that tonight.
It's also like 90% the wrong crowd. Here you go.
Oh, Darren, you beat me to it, dude. I did it too. What do I think about, dude? The Nelk boys are down with Dana, man. Like I didn't even realize they flew to Fight Island. I was listening to them talk to someone on their podcast, or Khabib. Like they're like best buds with Dana. What's going on with this thing? It keeps going.
It's jumping all over the place.
Strickland's won 5 in a row.
I feel like all my internet has been super, super weird today.
I'm serious. If this starts glitching, they're getting off fucking Roblox, dude.
The other two have. Jen, are you still on Roblox? You got to get off, baby girl. Because it's messing with the internet. We're streaming way too many things right now.
65 watching Jesse on Fire. There is no reason why that should be outlandish.
What happened?
Because I'm 62.
At
so
least.
I'm not fucking streaming. I said the kids are doing Roblox, which is fucking up ESPN. Where's the...
No, because we're streaming ESPN through our Fire Stick.
Yeah. But you say streaming in this community, that means
we're
you're
not
that
stealing
means you're,
it. We're paying for it.
I can't.
What are you trying to do now?
Well, I'm gonna start it. I'm like close it and start it over. I had the remote 1 second ago.
This is the story of our lives, you guys.
No, really, where'd it go?
In your pocket?
No.
Are you sure?
100%. No, it's not. I literally I just turned this fight on.
Yeah, I can probably do it from my phone. Oh shoot, I might not because I just got.
Thank you, baby. Look at
Genevieve,
that. That's the best
helpful
kid, you guys. That's the best kid. She's the best kid.
She really is.
Oh, it's working now. Oh, it's a war.
It's exactly what it was like today.
I just was gonna say, I was like, it's exactly like watching the kids in that. He's bleeding all over him. I wish I would have, dude. You know what I didn't do? We should look up what that 10th Planet kid's name was, so we could put him in the chat. I guarantee he has an Instagram that's like the 10th Planet kid that she fought is so vicious, dude.
He was really good. The one who
he won.
Yeah,
he won.
The little kid with like the rib rash guard on.
The one who was like, yeah, after every single one.
Yeah. One guy.
Yeah.
He was so cute.
He's a 10th Planet kid. But why go Instagram live? My phone's about to die, though.
And you unplugged the charger.
I know.
You're really causing problems tonight. Light, so you can unplug that. Yes, he's on Instagram. It's real Jesse on Fire.
Yes, ma'am. How's my computer battery? It's good. Yeah, I don't know. I don't ever go live on Instagram because I have 10 times as many subscribers here as I do on there. So like,
yeah.
I got Strickland, dude. Strickland's like, he's in that zone where like he loves fighting. He's having fun. He's got a lot of hype. There's a lot of pressure on Hermanson. Hermanson also just got beat up. Like he not just UFC. He also got beat up by Hamzat. There's a way his confidence is in a very good spot. Justin Can, thank you very much, dude. Last Jesse on Everything video concur. Yeah. Like, I don't know what it was. Actually, I do know. but it just like clicked. The thing about why they'll fuck it, like what they're actively trying to do, they'll fail at it because the whole thing's their fault anyway, and they'll fuck it up for the exact same reason. That, Mr. Unknown, is a fact. The last part. Divide and conquer is a very, very real and very effective strategy. Oh, but on Instagram Live, we can invite people live. I did that. Chandler put me on one time on Instagram Live, but I was at the grocery store and I couldn't hear very well. Conor McGregor, is it the top 2022 richest athletes? If it's like they're talking about net worth and he's not on there, then I can tell you exactly what happened. Is whatever idiot fucking wrote the article forgot him. Like that's just like plain and simple. Jordan is richer than him. Jordan turned down $100 million for 2-hour appearance. That's impossible. Unless the 2-hour appearance was like, we want you for 2 hours to get on a stage and whip your dick in a circle. Just whip it in a circle. Oh, maybe he's not on it because these guys are all richer than him, dude. If the bottom level guy is 250 million, it's totally possible that Conor's not worth $250 million. He might be, but he might not. He spends a lot of fucking money, man. Grant Hill is worth 250 million. Does he have another business? George Foreman, 300. Dale Earnhardt. Alex Rodriguez, 350. Vinny Johnson, 400. Dwayne, 400. Shaq, 400. Phil Mickelson, 400. Jack Nicklaus, 400. Greg Norman, 400. Federer, 450. Floyd Mayweather. Shit. I would bet my motherfucking life that if you did an audit of his assets, that motherfucker is not worth $450 million. That I would bet my goddamn life on. LeBron, 500. So this list, they're just making shit up, dude. Michael Schumacher, Magic Johnson, 600. Tiger, 800. 800 million, Tiger. They're saying Jordan's worth $2 billion, huh? I mean, that makes sense, actually, given all the shit he has going, but Tiger Woods being worth 800, maybe. Oh, actually, what am I talking about? If he's got a piece of like the whole Tiger Woods, like, clothing line, all that stuff. The only reason it doesn't seem high for Tiger on second thought is if Kanye is worth $1 billion because of his shoes and stuff. Like Tiger does have an extensive clothing line with Nike that maybe he gets a piece of everything,
Frank, you're 5 years old.
Wait, what?
The same question like 97 times.
No, they're not real. But they would never know. You could fucking put one in your mouth and you wouldn't know.
Wow.
Then it'd be the last thing you did. The last moment of your life. It's like, shit, I can't tell, dead. Ooh.
What do you think of Eagle FC? Chad wants to know.
I think that if you're going to start a new MMA community, like MMA organization, you need to have something that gives you like a spark for why people are going to care, why investors are going to pour money into it, etc. And having Khabib attached to it is huge. And Ali Abdelaziz being a partner, given that he commands the entire roster of dominance that'll like come help and stuff, they're positioned to do really well, I think. But they're going to have to like suck it up through the beginning part because like every other MMA, you know, you start from a bunch of nobody fighters that no one knows. You got to build them up, you know. You really got to build them up. No, this is not Mrs. On Fire. This is my side piece. I just decided to go.
At a jiu-jitsu tournament.
She's the babysitter. I'm off. Thank you. I've been talking to Ali Abdelaziz. I'm actually going to go to Eagle FC in March and hang out with all of them. But you know what's interesting? I would like last night because I've been trying to figure out exactly where I fit, like where I'm going to fit in the industry in general.
What are you doing, baby?
And there's a bunch of stuff like Markel and Francis are about to take over the world. I could certainly go do something there if that gets moving. But I talked to Ali and I was like, I don't really, you know, like we're gonna hang out in Miami, and I was like, I need one thing I've learned in your life is like if you go into like, you know, like a startup or like some new organization, and you're like, yeah, I'd love to come work for you, and they're all right. What'd you have in mind? Like you better have a fucking answer for what you want to do, because if you leave it up to people, because I've been on the other side of this now. Like I've done that thing and it never worked, you know, like I just throw myself on the, like, I would love to come work for you. And it just never worked. And then on the other side, when people are like, I would love to come work for you. I'm like, what are you going to do? I'm being serious. Like, I'm like, dude, if you can do something that's going to help, I would fucking love to have you. And if they don't have an answer, I'm like, okay, well, I don't have time to like figure this out. You got to tell them what you want to do. Swingers, no chance. They're obsessed with each other. Why? I don't understand how. Why would that mean that we couldn't be swingers? I don't know. I just don't understand the reference. I was right with the UFC sponsorships is they should do a thing where fighters and more fights the UFC can have more sponsors. That thumbnail's not misleading. The subject of the thumbnail is sitting right next to me. I can work for you? Doing what, dog? Tell you guys a street fight story?
Do you have a street fight story?
I have lots of them. None that are recent.
You good, baby?
John Joyce. Thank you very much, sir. She does have an OnlyFans, but you have to find it yourself. Like, wow. It's incredible too, but she doesn't give it out. So like, you have to like figure out where it is. People like fucking spending weeks. They're all, I can't find it. I was like, dude, I was joking.
No, I do not have an OnlyFans.
Do you think we'd be living in this tiny house if she had an OnlyFans? We'd be in like a 13,000 square foot house. Your wife is a social media mentor.
It's for us again.
And bye-bye Lanang guy.
Oh, what happened there? Oh.
He's spamming. Does that say Milk Boy? I would buy Jesse's OnlyFans. Damn, maybe I should start one.
You should.
I'll start one and just be like, whatever happened to the reality show, I'll tell you exactly what happened. The people who were running the network, Esquire, that was supposed to do the show, were fucking idiots, morons. And they put us on the shelf, like while they were just like working things out. And then they chose to do a show on Clay Aiken called the Candidate, where they did. He was running for office or something. Everyone knew that he lost the election, and they ran a reality show about his candidacy, which he subsequently lost, as opposed to doing that show while daily fantasy was the hottest industry in the history of the world. And then after they made that decision, the network fucking went out of business, as things do when you have retards running them.
Hey, Georgie.
Wait, Stipe posted a super weird Insta. Let's check it out. By the way, that girl is not hotter than Candace Owens. Wait, what am I looking up again? Oh, yeah, Stipe. Oops. Muscle recovery is important. What the fuck?
Weirdest chat so far.
Whoa.
Oh, yikes.
That is weird. And that is him, too.
Why?
He's just breaking that guy's balls, I guess. I think he's just teasing that guy.
The massage therapist?
Yeah. He's the former heavyweight champion of the world. He's a firefighter. He's a total badass. That is really bizarre. You're right. That is weird. I don't get the joke. I think the joke was like my ass is in his face, but like,
if someone understands it, explain.
I've always said if Stipe and me were ever forced into like an environment where we had, like, if we were in the same firehouse, he would fucking hate me and I would know he hated me, which would make me really not like him. Yeah. He's not funny. Like he's obviously a complete fucking badass, but like his personality and mine would not vibe at all.
Stipe?
Mm-hmm. I know it's the worst thumbnail I've ever made. Look at how terrible you look, Gabrielle, in this picture. Ugh. Delish. I'm part Irish. Hey, false advertising. Picture of you sitting right next to me. Strickland versus Hermanson fight companion, live with Jesse on Vire and Gabrielle. That is the most like absolutely exactly surgically accurate advertising ever.
Every single time you do something like that, we get assholes like this in the chat.
Oh, well,
every single
no. That's gonna happen. No, it happens either way.
It actually doesn't.
Yes, it does. John Joyce, thank you very much, sir. For UFC, my wife and I have been fans ever since. Congratulations, sex. So Gabrielle, my wife Terry says hi. Thank you, sir, Terry. And hi, Terry. Thanks, hi, John. Your wife has excellent taste in UFC channels. Look at. Are you the one? Hey, guy, are you the one? Because I pretended to be Gabrielle to some creep on Instagram that was asking for pictures of her feet.
There's been way more than one person.
Well, there was one that I actually like engaged with, like, what are we talking? What are you thinking? And they literally were like, here's exactly what I'm thinking. I was like,
it's a thing.
And I like more than anything, I was curious. I'm like, they really are attracted to the foot. Like, because like to me, I'm like, what do you want to see her do with it? Like, rub it on her boobs or like what? And they're like, no. I just want to see her put lotion on her feet. It's like, that feels like, and like, I know people are like, ooh, I'm into feet. You're like, you understand that that's like biologically inaccurate. Irrelevant. Like,
yeah,
it's like a person who's like attracted to like kids.
No, kids is way worse.
Obviously, more damaging, but still as misplaced and weird. How would you be sexually attracted to feet?
This took a turn.
Oh, Chris, legit. Feeling better. That's good, man. I talked to someone through. Oh, shit. I forgot writing that email. I was writing that email.
What email?
Someone hit me up earlier today that put themselves into precipitated withdrawal on purpose to get off of opioids. One of the most kamikaze, if you know anything about that stuff, he pulled one of the most kamikaze moves of all time and got off, but Jesus. Yarrow says, Jesse, about that money broke. Jesse, if someone asked to expose your toes for a band, you wouldn't? Fuck yeah, I would. Of course I would. Take pictures of Gabrielle's feet all day. It's like, look, you want to see him? Here, I'll put like a pair of panties on her foot. Like, it's so weird.
It's super weird.
Opioids
but it's a thing.
Yeah.
It is a real thing.
You can't say R.I.P. Joe Rogan today. That joke is always shitty. It's extra shitty today. I don't like it. Foot bikini. Jesse, what celebrity would you fight in a cage if you could? Ooh, that's a great question. Let me think about that for a second. God, there's so many. There's so many.
So many?
I'm just thinking
Not the answer I was expecting.
I'm thinking of like people who like were all take my shit off Spotify or I'll see Joe Rogan. You know who I would fight actually? That fucking idiot that tweeted the thing about Kyle Rittenhouse and called the child rapist some like pet name where he was all, we see you. What the fuck? Like, it might have been Mark Ruffalo. It's like the most ludicrous text message or like tweet ever. Is like the most ill-informed thing I've ever seen a famous person say. We're standing with you. Guy who I seriously never Googled because I would have found out he just did 15 years for raping 5 children. Fucking moron, dude.
When was that?
It was during the Rittenhouse trial. Murdering people for white supremacy is never okay. We're standing with you, child rapist. Ron Mancini, thank you very much. Thoughts on Patty the Batty? He has some
Jesse versus Whoopi.
He has some indicators that would make me skeptical of his long-term success. He's excited. He's a star. He's a huge fucking star, obviously. He's like if Nate Diaz was on crystal meth. He's like a crystal meth Nate Diaz. But like, I don't know. He gained so much weight in the off season that it makes me think that he doesn't take it seriously enough to get really, really good or to stay really, really good. He also took a lot of shots in that first fight against someone he should have run through. Nate Diaz is definitely not on crystal meth. No one on crystal meth talks that slow. That's not a thing. That's how you know that the Kardashian sisters also don't do meth.
Slowest talkers.
Yeah, just try it, Kim, one time. What is it? It's cocaine. I don't know if I should. I don't understand how they talk so slow. Do they think that slow?
Maybe.
That is my lady in the picture, and that's my lady right there. It's the same person.
Hi.
Vocal fry, is that what that's called?
What's it called?
You said vocal fry is disgusting. I'm like, is that what you call it when someone talks super slow? I will say this though. There are 2 types of fast talkers. One of them I like, the other ones I don't. The fast talkers that are so smart that they're talking fast because that's how quickly like thoughts come from their brain through their mouth, like Shia LaBeouf, perfect example. And then there are fast talkers who are talking so fast because they have anxiety that's choking them. And so they talk really fast because the anxiety is making it. And those people, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, Ben Shapiro. That was the first person I thought of too.
Oh, fast talker?
Super fast
100%.
Talker. Yeah.
Exactly. The good kind.
Yeah,
too smart. He can't talk slow because he's thinking too fast. MGK and Pete Davis are best friends, dude. They're not going to fight. Thank you, Caleb Fowler, from her.
I can't even read it all.
Do I know Hassan Piker?
Is so bright.
I know who Hassan Piker is, yes. We deserve 9/11, Hassan Piker, yes.
What happened?
This guy who's the nephew of the dude who runs the Young Turks, which is a propaganda horseshit machine. And he said that America deserved 9/11, and he said a bunch of other crazy shit.
Wow.
It's the kind of thing that if you think that, maybe just think that and
don't.
Oh, dude, Shapiro versus college kids is how everyone starts watching Shapiro. Like that's the gateway drug into.
He's amazing.
I'm telling you right now, like the huge movement from longtime Democrat to like independent or on the right. It's many of those migrators start with, what is this woke shit? I can't stand them. And then they somehow find themselves watching Ben Shapiro just eviscerate college kids in debates. And they're like, who is this guy? I fucking like this guy. Start watching him. And then boom, your mind starts changing.
He's awesome.
Shapiro absolutely is excellent at propagandizing things. I'm good at it, but like I see it all, dude. Like there's no one throws propaganda into a story without me knowing what they're doing. Even Ben Shapiro with his fast talking fucking face.
You can tell by the way he does his ads.
Dude, he does great ad reads too.
Great ads, which is yeah.
I get my new.
You can present an ad in a way where you're like, oh, okay.
So I start doing ad reads next week. But my ad reads, I'm gonna make them like my whole goal with doing ad reads is I'm gonna make them like hilarious to where people like look forward to them. Like I'll do the thing and then I'll just.
JP's really good at them.
Yeah,
he is.
He's good at them. Like, but it's not like I'm like, oh, I can't wait to see him do an ad. Like they're not. Yeah, they're actually he is pretty good.
They're really good.
He's pretty good. Ben Shapiro versus Candace Owens. They're on the same. They're team. Both on Daily Wire. They both speak very fast. One of them is incredibly sexually attractive, and the other one is not. And they don't agree on nearly anything, or they agree on some stuff. But like it's crazy how much they disagree. Gabrielle is a Victoria's Secret supermodel. What do you think? I met her. She actually would not be a Victoria's Secret supermodel because she is 5'3".
But thank you.
Otherwise, but also if she's a Victoria's Secret model, she wouldn't be with me because I don't like bitches that are 6 foot. Her roommates in Los Angeles when we were first dating were both runway models.
They were like legit 6 feet tall.
One of them's 5'11", the other one was 6 foot.
I think Taylor's like, yeah.
One of them,
little me.
Yeah. One of them was a person that you would look at and be like, I think that if we're just talking looks, I would love to sleep with that girl. And the other one, you're like, that's a boy that someone stretched this direction.
That's not nice.
Just saying. But the one that's hot, they were always telling her, they're like, you need to lose weight. You really need to lose weight. It's like, no, she doesn't.
The industry's crazy.
They're nuts. How do Ben Shapiro and Candace Owens disagree? They disagree on a ton of shit, man.
A lot of stuff.
Vaccines to begin with.
Like probably the biggest major one.
Dude, if you haven't been watching her lately, she is potentially the nation's foremost anti-vaxxer as of now. Like very recently. Like where she did a ton of historical research. We're not going to talk about it, but a ton of historical research where all of a sudden she sounds like someone else that I know with some very extreme views.
Not sitting right next to
any good books I would recommend? Absolutely, dude. The Wolf of Wall Street is the fucking best book ever. The Wolf of Wall Street and then Chasing the Wolf of Wall Street. Those two. Shapiro versus Fabia. In what? In a fight, Fabia wins because Shapiro. But in a challenge of intellect, that's not a fight Fabia wants. Oh my God. A more entertaining fight, Patty or Sugar Show. There's no one more entertaining than Sugar Show. He's like the most entertaining fighter there's been for a long time. The hot one he was just talking about for the model, wife's friend sent me the number. I'm not going to send you the number, but I'll show you who she is.
She's like off the grid in the Bahamas right now.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because her family, like sometimes she's just like there for a long time.
She just like stops life and goes to the Bahamas.
Dude, she needs to find a sugar daddy and like marry him. She's an amazing artist, though. Mm-hmm. I bought one of her paintings.
You have to like Google her. I don't even think she has herself on her Instagram.
She doesn't. Who was my celebrity crush growing up? Oh, man.
Who was your celebrity?
My very first one was Debbie Gibson. That's a true story.
I love that.
You know who she is?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, Aaron. Lilu.
Oh, Air Bear. Ugh. What?
That is her. She's terrible looking.
Alyssa Milano, solid choice.
Ooh, I liked her, but not when she was like on Who's the Boss, like
Charm.
When she first became a grown up. Are you a flat earther? Jesus.
What's up, Buttercup? Wow.
Marissa Tomei, I liked. Jessica Alba, I wasn't like growing up. She's like my age. Or wait.
How old is she?
I don't know. But I'm thinking of like people who were older than me when I was growing up, you know? No, dude. Poison Ivy. It was oh my God. Gabrielle, who did you tell me was the one who started that trend the other day that The Rock was doing?
Oh. Drew Barrymore.
Yeah. Drew Barrymore and Poison Ivy? God damn. She's a bad girl in that movie. Have you ever seen that, Poison Ivy?
Probably at some point.
Oh, you guys want me to hook you up with Aaron?
On it.
Yeah, so if you're a celebrity, she's got two types. Like if you're a celebrity movie star, she'll like sleep with you kind of and like not really hang out that much and tell everyone you're dating. If you're a homeless carpenter, she'll get engaged.
Oh, fall madly in love with you.
She's really on like, very consistent. I'm not a heightist. I just like me a tiny little baby. Like Gabrielle. If you were going to paint like my exact type into existence prior to me meeting Gabrielle, it was Gabrielle and remains, which makes me really concerned that I might be in a simulation. It's like too perfect where it's like, oh man, did I pay for this? Am I on the other side somewhere?
Yikes.
Aaron's 5'11". Aaron Axtell made the most aggressive sexual advance towards me that I've ever had a girl make ever before we were together.
She's not shy about it.
And I turned her down because she lived with Gabrielle, and I had met Gabrielle. We hadn't hooked up. She lived with Aaron. Aaron absolutely overtly was like, yeah. And I was like, and I thought to myself, I was like, if I do this, I can never I've put, I'm after her roommate. It's over. And I didn't do it.
Yeah.
That's how much I love Gabrielle out of the gate. I will turn down sex with a runway model because there's a chance maybe her roommate might hang out with me at some point.
Our wedding show, Steven.
She would not have liked me more if I did that.
Cinema.
That is accurate in some cases, definitely not in hers.
For me.
Thank you, Joes. You need so which one are you, Flava Henry? Are you a celebrity movie star or a homeless carpenter?
We need to know which side of the spectrum.
Because we need to know if we're introducing her to her next fiance or a dude who's going to bang her 3 times. Or a professional soccer player. Julian.
Who?
Julian.
She might meet in the shower. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
That was one of her finest.
Yeah.
Her finest moments.
Tell your cousin. Yeah, if you've heard this story before, you're gonna hear it again. But that girl, we had been partying all day. I think that was like your birthday or something. It was like some huge, we had been partying all day with me, her, Aaron, her other girlfriend, and my best friend, the one who I've told you guys a million times is how I know Masvidal and Colby are juking it. The dude I lived with for 7 years, and his cousin. He's a white dude and his cousin's black. I still don't really understand how that happened.
Can have marriage?
Right. Half. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Genetics are hard. But anyway, so his cousin Julian, who's a professional soccer player.
He was a handsome dude.
He's a fucking strapping gentleman. They hung out, we hung out all day. They did not say a word to each other. Didn't say a word. They didn't interact. They weren't dancing together, not talking, whatever. They had no contact at all. And we get back to our house and he was out doing, I don't even know. He wasn't even in the room.
Just sitting on the couch.
And she's like, no, he wasn't with us. Remember? She's all, so I'm going to go take a shower. When your friend Julian comes back, tell him to meet me in it. And we were like, all right. And she just went down the shower. I was like, I wonder if we missed some kind of interaction that they had, that whatever. He came in and we were like, hey, Aaron, the blonde, said to meet her in the shower. She's down there right now. And he literally, no joke, just went like this. He's like, all right. And then they came back upstairs, whatever, fucking half an hour later. And they just laid in each other's laps.
Married.
They're married now.
Yeah.
You're like, have you guys introduced yourselves yet?
Hilarious.
Oh, so funny. Aaron likes it. She wouldn't like cauliflower ear at first. She would be like, ew, what's wrong with this ear? And I'd be like, that's what happens when you wrestle or grapple your whole life and you get your head smacked. Generally you see someone with cauliflower ear means they're super dangerous. And she'd be like, oh, tell him to meet me in the shower.
I can't.
Fabio versus Sanchez, BKFC. Fabio is in hiding. I did find out that he still lives in Albuquerque, though. You're a personal trainer and DJ? Dude, that's right in the middle. Tight. You guys, that sounds like an on-again, off-again relationship for her. She wants to take it seriously. She's a really good person. She's awesome. Yeah, you definitely don't fuck with people who have cauliflower ear. A person who has cauliflower ear is not dissimilar from someone wearing their black belt out to the bar. Dude, if you're the son of God and a homeless carpenter, 1,000% she'll let you smash. Ironically, my buddy Broccoli had cauliflower. Well played, sir. Do you need to move to the city to find your girlfriend? Fuck no. There are dating apps for that now. No one goes out to meet people. You just you shop for your girlfriend online. Tell Chandler to the Billy strut. I don't even know what that is. Chandler's going to do what Chandler's going to win, and then he's going to get on the mic and spit fucking venom like he does. Cauliflower ear makes a lot of guys ask if he used to wrestle. You're like, that's like rolling up on Francis Ngannou and being like, hey, dude, are you black? He's like, yeah, I am. What gave it away? Of course I fucking wrestled. How much would I sell Gab for the night? Depends on who it is. For some people, there would be no price. For someone with a 3-inch dick and actually there's no price. I would never sell her. I've talked about this a million times actually, that the correct answer to that question is always you wouldn't do it. And the more they offer, the more gangster it is that you turn it down. Caleb, thank you very much. It's like, what about for 20 million? You're like, dude, honestly, I would rather go through my entire life knowing that I was offered 20 million and told them to go fuck themselves than spend that 20 million. Oh, where'd you get that money? You're like, oh, I let some fucking dude fuck my wife. Like, I can make money other ways. I would never sell her, dude. I was going to make a joke before. I would never sell her, ever. The person who asked would need to ask very carefully to not get hurt. How old was I when I found Gabrielle? 26. She was like 21, 22, or yeah, I was 26. I wouldn't do it for 20 mil, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because she doesn't care about money at all. Like zero. Like they're like, it's actually challenging sometimes where like you work on something and you get to the point where you're like, dude, I think we're going to do blah, blah, blah. And then you're talking like, something big, like a big number. You're like, if this does this, we could do not yet, like things I'm working on. And she just doesn't care. She just never has cared about money, doesn't care about money at all. So like if I said, yeah, let's do it, they wouldn't just be buying her for the night.
What are you talking about now?
I was saying I wouldn't sell you for any amount of money for the night. There's no
For the night you wouldn't sell me.
There's no price. No, they're saying like how much for a night with your wife? And I was like, there's no price. I wouldn't take it.
I wouldn't take it.
Well, it would never get to you because I would veto it before it was a but yeah, I think you'd have a tough time convincing her. Although depends on who the dude was.
Ew.
That is my wife in the thumbnail, who was just here 5 seconds ago, and I'll be back in a second. My investment profile, I seriously haven't even been checking. Like, I just don't care. I'm not going to sell, so who cares? I don't give a fuck. They're like, oh my God, the stock market's collapsing. It's like, so just sounds like it's time to buy. The only thing is like, oh wow, it's back up anyway. But the only thing is that like, let me see where everything's at. Oh wow, Bitcoin really recovered. Maybe I should have been watching so I could have been buying when it hit fucking 35. Well, I still like it at 41. I mean, my portfolio is not red. It's like, I mean, it's red as of like recent. Like it's my portfolio on this app since I started is up 57% total. It's only up 8% over the past year, though. But that's because where I crushed it was no, we have 2 cars now. I bought a car. I didn't want to. I also spent over $4,000 on tickets to 271, and I spent like $2,400 for tickets to 271. So I'm starting to not think I'm that fucking frugal after all. I agree, Darren Shagmaster. That's my thing is I actually don't even think that this isn't even that much of a dip. Like, yeah, I bought a 2022 Ford Explorer, and then I put it on rims, and I blacked out the windows. I tinted the tail lights, tinted the front tail lights or front headlights. Looks fucking mean. I heard Lamborghinis are not that cool. I know a guy who bought a Lamborghini and sold it a month later. And the thing that he said is he's like, there's no cup holders. He's like, it's like there aren't even fucking cup holders in it. It's like, no, I didn't get the EcoBoost Explorer. Oh, actually, you know what? I think it does have a setting that's EcoBoost or whatever. Like, I don't know. Like I can like twist and it has like, I don't know, 6 different driving modes or whatever. If the Ford Explorer has a bad transmission, they'll replace it because I bought it. It's literally brand new, so it's under warranty forever.
Forever. That's how warranties work.
Yep. How long did Ricky keep his Lamborghini for? Like
2 weeks, maybe.
Is that it?
Maybe,
2 weeks? Yeah.
Maybe 2 weeks. He literally he got it, did a photo shoot with his family, and then like I'm one of the people he called, and he was like, I hate this car. It doesn't have a cup holder.
That's what I was just telling them.
Got rid of it.
Yeah. But dude, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I know because like when I first got out of college and I first started making money, I bought an Escalade truck, put it on 22s, the whole night, like did everything out. Like, and I, for about 2 months, I mean, like that car at the time, first coming out of college, like in my early 20s, was like equivalent. The Escalade truck that I had was
That's what you had when I met you.
Is literally like equivalent to me buying like a fucking like the most vicious Bentley on earth now. And so I learned then I don't give a fuck about cars. Like I really didn't care. Like after like a couple months, I was like, this thing could be a fucking Hyundai. I don't care. I just don't care. Like you're in your car, no one like.
I drive a fucking minivan. I mean, you're preaching to the choir here. I love my car.
But I'm saying like I'll floss nice shit when I'm like clothes or like a Gucci backpack or some shit, whatever. Like I'd be much more inclined to spend extra money on something like that you wear and you're out. But like in your car, you're just driving it around. Like you just fucking drive it around.
And you want convenience. I mean, you know what happened when you brought home a Cadillac and got rid of my Kia? I was so pissed.
Yeah. Gabrielle had a Kia Sorento.
I loved that car.
And I traded it in and got her a Cadillac thinking she'd be stoked.
What was it? The XRS or whatever, like the smaller SUV. It was
like the same as like the
car.
X5. It's the same as the X5, but the Cadillac version.
But I was so pissed. I lost space. I couldn't fit the stroller in there. The car seats were tighter. I fucking hated it.
No, Hondas are sick. I was just saying like, you know, it's a Cadillac Escalade, my dream, and it could be a Hyundai. And like it would feel no different to me.
Go with Honda Civic.
Dude, Honda has that one.
Genesis their brand?
Genesis is so sick. If I didn't have to get a car that weighed 6,000 pounds, I would have gotten a Genesis. The Genesis SUVs are so sick. No, Genesis. No, but Honda does have they've got the Telluride, and that is a sick ass fucking car.
Yeah. Vehicles are tools. That's exactly how I look at it. I want something that functions and meets my needs. And for me, like when you've got 3 kids, you should have seen our kids getting out of his car today at jiu-jitsu because they haven't actually opened a door.
Yeah, they don't know how to open doors and shit.
Their whole life because they're used to sliding doors, like banging all the cars next to us. I'm like, bring me my van.
Look at Izzy. This is who we're going to see next weekend, babe. These 2 guys are fighting again.
Oh, fun.
He's like the biggest star in the UFC, pretty much.
Who's going to 271?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna remember
any of
what
you
number
guys?
it is.
Any of you guys going to 271? The fight card we're going to is amazing. I mean,
how exciting,
dude, I'm gonna be honest. That thing about the juice, I was like, I don't know, man, whatever. But then, but
Theory
for whatever reason,
instructor, whatever,
yeah,
is gonna be there.
Oh yeah.
That's all I know for sure.
So
it's in Houston.
Somehow I hadn't put this together, where I was like, I don't know, like what else, whatever. And then I was like, why wouldn't he take estrogen blocker so he didn't get it? And someone was like, he'd pop with USADA if he was on some like secret sauce. I was like, holy shit, that's a fucking great point, dude. Like it might be he's got one of those designer testosterones or whatever, where like, so he's, but then the traditional stuff you take to make sure you don't get gyno, that stuff would pop you with USADA. That made sense to me. Oh, the Telluride's Kia? Is it?
It is.
Well, whatever the Telluride is fucking badass.
It is Kia.
I said he's one of the biggest stars in the UFC. If he's on the juice, Kamaro's on the juice because he got it from fucking Kamaro then. Designer stack. See, and that, yeah, I mean, I didn't know.
Stock.
It means like that, like a chemist made it and it doesn't come up on the test. Because like the test, they have to test for like the exact thing.
Yeah, because they can't just test testosterone levels.
Well, they do that too. But like
but like you'd have to prove.
Yeah, if someone has if they're at 1,000, you can get there naturally or be that.
That makes sense.
Usman's dad was a pharmacist and went to jail.
Yikes.
You know of a fact or a couple? I know a couple former fighters that may or may not have. Never mind.
Where were you going with that?
Sourced them. Maybe we helped them source. Christian and I. I got Strickland winning tonight. Thank you, Daniel.
Thanks, Daniel.
She loves doing it. I never have to talk her into it.
It's true.
It's fun, dude.
I am exhausted.
Thank you, Robert.
Getting
so
up
am
at 6:30 on a Saturday is just not my fucking jam.
And I know we were tired yesterday. Remember, because we didn't even go to the Traywicks, like because we were. Why were we so tired yesterday?
Because our kids have been home Thursday and Friday because we had snow days in Texas. And you've been up really late. You stayed up late because you had to do that thing.
Yeah, but that no. I'm talking about that day before that.
Yeah.
Did we drink one of those nights or something?
No.
Thursday?
I don't know. I feel like you've been staying up late.
I was.
And then the kids have been home.
Why is he called Rob Fake?
Yeah, Round Rock Donuts is so good. One of my good friends when we first moved here.
You don't eat donuts, Gabrielle.
No, Amy. And Amy doesn't eat donuts either. But it was obviously because she's fucking gorgeous. But it was the first thing she did when we moved here. She brought over a dozen Round Rock Donuts. They are so good.
Really?
That place has been there since forever. Like, I don't know, 100 years or something crazy. Like whenever Round Rock first became a thing, they're so good.
I don't have a drink. Well, that's not true. If I'm at a casino, I drink White Russians. If I'm at a bar, I drink.
Whatever your sweetest option is, he will take.
But I drink like it. If I'm at a bar, I'll usually do like a Moscow Mule or a mojito. Gabrielle makes a mean margarita lately.
Me too. That's my favorite lately because there's like no sugar in it, and I don't get hungover off tequila.
Yeah. Do you think that food delivery people are back in business?
Yeah.
Voodoo Donuts. A show of hands. Say yes or no. How many of you know the reference Voodoo Donuts?
No.
Yes, I do. Yes or no? If I say Voodoo Donuts, do you know what I'm talking about already? Shelby, Victor, yep. Kenneth, yep. Yep.
I'll have to Google it.
I'm not sure what. I'd be curious what would come up if you Googled it. It's not a movie. Well, you could look at it on a movie. Do I ever use test? Fuck yeah. Of course I did. And
Like it. Round Rock Donuts started in 1926, like legit almost 100 years. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. That is
100
crazy.
years for a donut shop.
Dude, these sinister
Wait,
deviant
that's bad
motherfuckers. When I no, it's like 96 years or whatever.
correct. Okay.
Yeah. When I Googled Voodoo Donuts, it's Voodoo Donuts, and then their like tagline is the magic is in the hole. They're pedophiles. They're pedophiles.
It's like Now I remember it was in like that one documentary, right?
They had all,
they had all interesting art on the walls
and
interesting art.
They have very interesting like musical guests. They're connected to all the elite pedos.
Thanks,
Long John. That is exactly right.
Appreciate that.
She is very down to earth and very cute. It is a very strange world we live in.
Agreed. I was just going to say that.
I think that Izzy is going to beat Whitaker again.
Hey, Jaden.
Jaden, what's up, dog? Miss McWilliams, Fabia versus Ben Shapiro in a fight to the death. Who wins? Oh, Fabia, because Shapiro would think it's beneath him to fight.
He would try and talk his way out of it.
No, he would just be like, "What are we doing?" And then like the guy, he'd beat him up, and then afterwards, Ben, he would just go like this and be like, "What was that? Like, what is it? What was that?"
How high are our ceilings? That was a whole
Sebastian. Look at the eyes on the thing. Sebastian just sent us.
He knows what's up.
He does. That's see symbolism, bro. Symbolism.
What was it? Isn't it like the Gracie symbol?
The Gracie symbol.
A little questionable.
It's not a little questionable. It is outright the fucking pedophile spiral or
the triangle.
Whatever the triangle. There's no way they did that on purpose, but that is exactly what it is. I think that while Shapiro is getting beat up by Fabia, he would like get mad, but he still would think it was beneath him to fight back. You know, where he would be like, "Dude, what are you doing? What are you doing?"
Saying like you can't use your words.
Yeah, and then he would stay mad for like months. Like he would think about it and talk.
Has not started, at least for us.
Sam Alvey versus Brendan Allen. So someone like I'm in a group text with a bunch of my buddies that are MMA guys.
Are you really ordering pizza?
I didn't order anything. Nothing. Oh. I opened whatever. And they were like, Sam Alvey, they're all Sam Alvey's fighting tonight. He's like 0-7 in his last 7 fights. And I was like, he must be making like $11,000 and Dana loves him.
Wow. Where is this?
Josh Fabia versus Brendan Schaub. I mean, Brendan Schaub.
Hawaiian barbecue chicken pizza? Is that like an actual question?
Pine House doesn't sound bad. What's up with his arms? And did he like?
He tried to spray tan. It didn't go well.
He tanned his arms only.
That's definitely spray tan.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. Look where it's worn. Any girl knows that's spray tan. 100%. Look, you can see. 1,000%.
What the hell was
Any
he thinking?
girls watching,
why would he do it on his
Tell
arm?
me that is not
Who you're telling me that
spray tan.
you think
gone
I
wrong.
don't know about spray tan?
No, but you can see because it's worn like right here and worn right here.
Huh.
That's spray tan gone bad. That's funny.
That is pretty funny, actually.
C for effort.
Yeah, why didn't you spray at least spray again last night? And only the arms? He didn't know he's a ginger, dude. Like, you can't get tan if you're him. Most gingers can't get tan. I can. That's because I'm a day walker. Shelby, thank you very much. Watching forever. Me and my brother
Shelby.
Sebastian are watching fights live with you and the wifey. Fabio Talk is the best, bro. Love you. Thank you, sir. Thank you again. Ooh.
I can't see past the tan now. Blake, hi to your daughters, Grace, Ella, and Ava can't see. Is that A-I-V-A? Avia? Alva? We have 3 girls too.
Ooh. Ooh. Man, I was going to say that was a pretty strong kick for a guy that they're putting in there with Sam Alvey, man. You can tell he hides that kick really well, too. Like, he can make that go to the body or he can make it go to the head.
Oh, Ava. Hi to Ava. Sorry, Blake.
Oh, but his defense is not good. Jesus. Like this guy, Allen, he moves fast when he's striking. He's got a great kick, but his defense and not getting punched is fucking awful. Awful, dude. Horrendous. Look at that, dude. He is incapable of dodging punches or making himself elusive at all.
Like
I'm talking about the not spray tan guy.
Not spray tan
guy. Yeah. Watch out for the Alvey tan. Thank you, Daniel. He doesn't want to.
This is boring.
Look at that. Every time he gets within punching distance, he gets punched. He commits to a strike, he gets punched.
Because he doesn't have a spray tan.
That's probably what it is. Either that or he has absolutely horrifyingly awful defense. Brody the Dog Roberts, thank you very much.
Thank you. The link.
Oh yeah, dude, I was buying that yesterday, and then I forgot. And then this morning I went into my
got it.
I went into my closet.
271. He basically has the exact same thing, like 5 times over.
You can't
in the closet right now.
That sweater's too nice to wear to 271.
Oh, I don't even know. I actually haven't been to a UFC in person. What's the dress code?
Thank you again for sending me that, Brody, and thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know, like. It depends. I mean, I think it depends on where it is. Like, if you go to Vegas, people dress pretty nice.
People dress Vegas-y.
But like in Anaheim, it was like like going to like an A's game. I mean,
I'm sure Houston's going to be similar.
I mean, not like but also if you have good seats, like I don't know.
You have to be kind of cute.
You have to be kind. There were some people that were like, dude, Charlie. Because
Charlie, old school.
Charlie had Charlie's seats. He had floor seats right next to us, and
he was probably in
picture
a suit, right? A tailored suit.
The most bougie fucking thing you've ever seen. He was wearing sunglasses inside.
Yes.
At a fight.
Sounds very Charlie.
Yeah. and they were like orange, like so like
orange lenses.
yeah.
Yes, I love that for Charlie.
Oh, they both just they clipped each other right there.
Oh,
that was crazy. They both hit each other at the same time. More thumbnails like that. You guys should have seen the pictures I was proposing to Gabrielle. I was like, can I use this one?
No. Just no.
Is that a margarita you're drinking?
Yeah.
Oh, it smells good.
It is good. Would you like some?
Yeah. Are you going to make
spicy.
more?
I can make more.
Ooh, oh my God, that's delicious. Can I have one of those?
Yeah.
You're the best.
If you're not putting jalapenos in your margaritas,
at the fight,
really
I will be wearing some very flashy J's. That's for goddamn show.
All he knows for sure about his outfit is his shoes. And then it's going to like work up from there.
University blue J's, J1s. Yeah, he was. He's talking. Yeah, naked switch. He's getting blasted every time, dude.
Appreciate that, Maddie. Thank you.
Daniel Dominguez dying to make me a custom hat and hoodie. How's the merch? Honestly, every time that we talk about it on here, I'm like, oh, I got to hit my guy up that's going to do the merch with me, and then I forget.
But like, what do y'all want as far as merch? Like, if he had merch, like
they want
what
baby Fabia,
like little Fabias everywhere.
No, like the
like a little leprechaun,
like baby Yoda, but baby Fabia.
Baby Yoda. Okay. But like shirts, hoodies, hats. Not a whole jalapeno. No, just like a couple pieces of jalapeno in the margarita. Muddled at the bottom. Where are they? Oh, they're at the back.
She's fancy, you guys.
Shirts. Fabia shirts.
He might sue me.
Yeah, can you put someone else's face on? What if it's like...
Oh, you and your wife went to Vegas for Conor and Diaz won?
And they wore UFC shirts. Thank you for the dress code suggestion. Because I
Daniel,
no
email me again about the merch.
Bobbleheads.
Yeah, email me about the merch and we'll talk.
Please make a Jesse on Fire bobblehead.
I want to make a Rambo Fabia bobblehead. Oh no, I'm a Jordan guy, dude.
We get lots of votes for bobbleheads.
I'm way a Jordan's guy. Thing. You took me for an Air Max guy, huh?
You don't even want to see the shoe situation happening in our bedroom. Please don't. Don't go in there.
I love Jordans, dude.
Make a poll about what? I'd probably buy a bobblehead. That might be my favorite comment of the night.
Yeah. Oh, that's it. He's strangled.
Oh, that's what happened to our baby today.
That did. And that's what she did to someone else, too.
I told her, I was like, babe, those boys will not hesitate to take your back and choke you.
Well, of course. But the guy who strangled her.
I feel like the girls don't do that. The girls like get the opportunity, but
No, Giselle's just like.
They just don't take it. Giselle has literally never had a girl try to choke her in competition. Not once. Not once.
That's because Giselle's too good to let a girl fucking take her back. That's why.
But even she gets access to people's backs quite frequently and doesn't take it.
She took that kid's back today and strangled him.
Because I told her to. I literally said they're not going to hesitate to choke you. So if you get the opportunity, do it.
Was that was before that fight?
Uh-huh.
Huh. That guy was so used to he's so used to defending fucking him about to get armbarred that he was like, I'll turn my back.
You must choke back. Exactly. She did so good, you guys.
Dude.
The only girl that made it to the semifinals, and those boys were big.
They were
fast,
huge, fast, like
strong.
Yeah.
Like she did so good. And she lost so gracefully. Like,
dude, there was a lot of fucking crying at that tournament.
so much crying.
That
from
was
the
that.
boys.
That was the most. That was the
From the
most
boys.
crying I've seen at a kids jiu-jitsu tournament. Just fucking crying, like, because they lost.
Not because they were injured, because they lost.
They lost. Like,
they're never gonna get a medal.
A lot of shoulder hold, like a lot of shoulder drops. Mom, I didn't win. And that one coach is like, pull it together. Like, that guy was awesome.
Yeah.
One of the coaches is huge,
gracious loser.
this huge Samoan guy. And he was just like, yeah, but he told that kid to go fuck himself when he was crying.
Did you hear Giselle afterwards?
What?
She comes over to me. She goes, he's like Cam.
Yeah. Daniel Dominguez, thank you very much again. I can make you a Carolina blue hoodie to match the Jays with a Fabio cartoon on the hoodie.
Ooh,
sold.
Let's see a mock-up of that.
I will take that all day, my friend.
Am I supposed to be making you a margarita? I forgot what I was.
That would be amazing. Dude, I don't know. Like at least they'll learn what it means to lose in hard work, get better results. Yeah, I mean, I agree kind of, but like you can just see some of these kids, they're not built for it, dude. Like I don't know what else to say about it. It's like and maybe they'll grow into being like more like emotionally stable as they're older, but like, and there are some kids that are tough little bastards that are fighters and they still like get upset and cry after they lose. Rarely, but sometimes. But Giselle is fucking ice, dude. I'm so like, I'm telling you, I can't. Well, that's not that cool, but like,
no, but
wait,
when she tapped, did you see?
Oh, well, just because she was like, what the fuck?
She was like, what
she's like, she had
happened?
never fought someone that good.
Tapped in a tournament.
Well,
never.
And
usually the ref would tap for her because they always get arm bars, but she was being.
It was because it was that 10th Planet kid that I told you guys. I was like, dude, we watched him run through the entire fucking, like he was
fast and precise. Like he was really good.
Without her hearing, I knew that he was going to win. Like he was so nasty, dude. I watched all of his other fights. I was like, oh my God. I was like, the only time I've ever said this to Giselle before that, I was like, just get in there and do your best. You know, the kid was ridiculously good. His coach came up. Yeah, his coach came up to us and was like, she is fucking good.
Yeah.
She was sulking at the time because
wanted a medal.
Her being upset is like this. She's like,
she was mad face.
What's wrong? Like,
I wanted a medal.
They're boys and they're all 10 pounds heavier than you. If they weren't, equally or more trained in jiu-jitsu, you would fucking annihilate all of them.
She had gone to maybe one.
Yeah, she hadn't trained.
Month.
Yeah, she hadn't trained in 3 weeks because we got the virus. She put that exact choke on that kid.
She sure did.
Fabio Chihuahua. Dude, that would actually be funny if like instead of just doing it once, like I do like baby Fabio and then we're over it. Like I just lean into it to the point where like people are like, okay, we get it, the Fabio joke. And I'm like, oh no, it's not even close to over. I just keep going with it to the point where it gets cool again, where they're like, Jesus, man. Oh, she teaches MMA rally. That's cool. Hang on. Sorry, guys.
That's awesome. Just leaving my nephew's second birthday party. Love what you're saying too, Jesse.
Hey, hang on for 1 second, guys. Damn. Fucking Jeff knows everyone on earth. Nothing. I was just saying Jeff knows everyone. Like he's incredibly well networked. My son 8-0 pointed at 3 kids in a karate tournament first, made 2 kids cry, bowed to the parents, told the kid good job afterwards. Yeah, that's dude. That's exactly what he should do. That's awesome, man. Congrats. Fabio versus Fauci to the death. Fabio would win the fight, and then Fauci would erase any remnants of Fabia's drug like bloodline forever. Although I don't think Fabia's got much of a bloodline going forward anyway. The old you can't make a baby putting that there problem. Sportsmanship must be instilled early. Absolutely.
Exactly. That's why I love that they make them shake hands, hug, and go shake hands with the opposite corners coaches. It's such a great lesson.
But also like where Giselle started when she was really getting her like, okay, this is how you behave at jiu-jitsu. She was at Gracie with Cam.
Oh yeah. Cam
Learning
has
like
no tolerance.
Fucking none.
For
dude.
nonsense. Yeah.
Just like show respect. You're crying. What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Why are you here?
You're like, what?
Is that as good?
Ooh, that's got a lot of booze in it, but it's delicious.
Let's sit more.
That's really good.
I didn't put more than mine.
Trying to get me drunk, girl?
Hey.
Base Apollo,
It is
thank you
Saturday.
very much. I know. Well, now you're committed because you said that. Make another channel where you do videos while roller skating and name it Jesse on Ice. How about ice skating? I mean,
You have to roller skate.
You paid
on
$5.
ice.
We could do roller skating,
We'll do it.
but I
your way.
feel like ice skating might make a little bit more
There
sense.
it is. There it is.
If I have a son, I'm going to inject him with HGH from a young age so he grows into a hulking 6'4" monster, destroyer. Yeah, that's
Great
not
plan.
that is
Great plan.
that is not a good idea. Well, I don't know about HGH actually.
Kids have it.
I know if you fire him up.
Make it.
I know if you fire him up with juice, what you'll do is you will create a 5'1" monster.
Are you guys like genuinely asking about the jalapenos? I'm so confused. Is there like, I'm probably missing some sort of joke, but they're just normal jalapenos.
If it's like an inside joke, I don't know it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty naive, so who knows?
Like I said, if
What
it's
kind of jalapenos? Wait, okay. Someone fill me in. Is this like a thing? I'm so confused.
yeah, Victor's like, there's only one kind of jalapenos.
It's not a joke. We're drunks. Okay, good, great. Regular old
Just
jalapeno.
a raw fucking jalapeno.
Slice
A raw jalapeno.
Raw.
Like just a raw jalapeno sliced, and then you muddle it.
Just regular.
Garden
Like
fresh.
Straight
Garden fresh.
normal jalapeno. Slice them,
Yeah,
muddle them at the
You know, like
bottom.
they're either
Pour
talking.
some tequila in, pour a little bit of, I really like Hella margarita mix. It's pretty clean, not super high in sugar, so it doesn't like leave you hungover in the morning.
Gabrielle, a fresh jalapeno is a reference to it. They're fuck. I'm just
Is
kidding.
it?
I'm joking.
Oh. Wait, oh.
Garden fresh.
I'm so confused.
Well, you know, like pickled. No. Now I actually think I understand because, like, you know, pickled jalapenos.
I don't get it.
you go to like a hot dog stand and they have like
Not
pickled.
pickled.
Yeah, not pickled.
Normal. Should I make the next one live? Anyways,
Darren Shagmaster.
this is the secret.
Is that true? If you give a kid HGH, it'll trigger them to
No.
grow?
No.
I think it's the opposite of that.
Kids make their own HGH.
Yeah, 'cause they'll
If
stop
you
making their
supplement
own.
it, they won't make their own.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That was hard. That was
He's
a really,
glad we're figured that
really,
out.
really hard moment for me.
I do the cooking.
He does do the cooking.
You said the babysitter does the cooking? You mean this babysitter?
I'm the babysitter.
My thumbnails for Jesse on everything should be like the pics on the beginning of Ozark. Oh, like you mean like the symbols? And you have to like figure out what it means? HGH does help people's IQs, I
I
heard.
think that was like a slight.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but I think it does.
It does a lot of good things.
You went to school with twins who got put on HGH because they were extra stunted in growth.
Because they didn't have their own HGH.
I should definitely not get a hot nanny. Or like an au pair. It's funny, like any like couples that we know that got au pairs, like they were not allowed to get a hot one. Like they were like,
Didn't.
right?
Yeah, but like, just goes to show you that she had instincts ahead of time.
Because she knew, she's like, I really shouldn't get a hot au pair because I think my husband's banging his coworker.
Right though?
Mm-hmm. But that's just good policy. Like either way, you know, it's like
You don't need another hot chick in the house.
or like it's like, hey, do you want to get like some incredibly sexually attractive dude that lives next door, like in the house, and then you're like, all right, I'm going on my business trip. You're all, well, at least you'll be here with Ricardo. It's the same thing in reverse, except 1,000 times worse. You know, you're okay, babe, I'm going to be on my business trip. You're like, just take care of this 24-year-old from Brazil who's our live-in fucking au pair who definitely wants to steal my life.
Yeah, it's just not a good practice. Mari was the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being an au pair, honestly, or being good looking is probably a huge handicap.
A pretty au pair probably
it's a handicap. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The prettier you are, the less likely you are to get the job.
Gaming shorts, is it low res for you?
No. Let's just not even open that can of worms.
Let's open the can of worms.
No, unless.
How is the quality for y'all? Just write good or fair in the chat or bad.
Pickled or fresh?
I'm still confused. Were we really talking about jalapenos?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I didn't even finish the secret to a good at-home margarita is like a little bit of margarita mix, good margarita mix, not like with corn syrup and shit in it, and then a bunch of some sort of like carbonated flavored water.
Sister was a nanny. Pretty one said the dads always hit on her. Hit on her or flirted with her?
Oh yeah, big difference. Overt or like.
Oh no, I'll flirt with every young pretty girl that like babysits our kids, like, because it'd be weird if you didn't.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Hit on them, that's different. You know, like the fucking wife's putting the kids to bed. That's so creepy. I would never do that, dude. Like that's like it's so fucking.
I would hope not.
It's so, but I'm saying like it's like pathetic and cliche. Also, it's like
gross.
It's pathetic.
It's gross.
Hey,
you're like paying her too.
And how? Yeah, she's not even like doesn't even want to be there. She's just getting paid. And then like, how could you make yourself? But the other thing is like, how could you make yourself look less sexually attractive than being like an old guy who's like waits for his wife to walk out, and then you have to sneak around. You're all hey, blah 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 blah.
Hot.
Yeah, she's like, oh my god. I don't spray tan. I spray tan lotion.
It's a mousse.
No, I use the lotion now.
Oh, really? You don't use the B-tan ones? They're so good.
Yeah, but like the day of, they make your face streakish.
So
they like make you streak.
They don't make you streaky unless you apply like an idiot. What do you do? I've literally never been streaky from it.
That's because you're just perfect.
You just don't need to use that much.
You don't.
Do you do what you do like with milk in your cereal? Just like a heaping pile of spray tan?
I mean, I use a lot of it. I know kids from wealthy families like Bowles High School, and all the ball players are juicing in high school.
Bad idea.
Not if they've hit puberty and they're big, then maybe that's not bad for their career. If they start doing it when they're like not grown yet, they will stunt their growth and fucking be 5'1" their whole life. A study estimated that if you give a kid HGH since they were a baby, they would grow 6 inches taller.
I don't know about like 6.
Send me that study because I'm going to do it to myself.
How do you even know that?
Well, yeah, do you think they did it? Did they do it to a baby? I mean, I would sure fucking Fauci
There's
be down to do
literally
it.
no way.
Dr. Fauci's like,
to
give
say
me
that.
one of those unregistered babies from Voodoo Donuts.
Oh gosh, like the dogs.
Do I think that we end up getting in a skirmish with Russia? No, I don't think we're going to get in a skirmish with Russia. I don't go milk first in my cereal. What kind of fucking weirdo do you think I am?
No, but he does use like half a gallon of milk because God forbid he runs out.
Um,
And our children have all inherited that trait.
I'm not giving my kids fucking HGH. Darren Shagmaster, the moderator of this room, said that if you give a kid HGH from when they're a baby, they'll grow 6 inches taller, which is ludicrous.
We need the study.
Not Waldo. I'm going to block you because you did that 3 times. 4th time. I don't like getting spam, bruh. You've never seen it. Oh, man.
Oh, again.
Don't say I didn't warn you, dude.
Well, that probably came in through after in his
All right.
defense.
All right. I'll let it
Don't
slide
do it
this time.
again.
Ooh.
What would you do if your daughters wanted to become boys? That is just probably not a can we should open.
I would just tell them, like, okay, you can't become boys because you're not boys. If you wanted to be, Daddy, I think I want to be a boy. Oh, well, that's cool. I want to be 7'5", but I'm not.
I'm not.
I took HGH and I knocked Gabrielle up in 5 seconds. Ooh, oh God.
Accurate.
Lights out, son. Jesus. I have not done my new Joe Rogan video yet. I mean, I filmed it. I haven't posted it.
Tell the girls to get ready for bed. I'll be right back.
All right. Brophy, that's because girls are a real thing. Girls and boys are a real thing. Imagine that. You want to see the 5s? I have 2 pairs of 5s. I have black ones that kind of, I don't really like them now. Good Lion is good. Some of his stuff is good. I found some stuff last night. I think that guy's voice is like perfect to put me to sleep. So I listen to it when I'm going to bed. And I found one last night that I was like, oh, Jesus. God damn it. Like the thing he did about Fauci and Gates, those were great. Then I found some very out there shit that I'm like, oh, did he just poison himself as a person I can listen to? HGH, it very much depends on what specific HGH you take, whether it's going to work well, and then how much you take. And yeah. Your younger college is into no gender bullshit, not possible to even have a conversation with. Oh my God. Yeah. That's because that no gender shit is the result of a very intentional, long-term brainwashing demoralization process that Yuri Bezmenov warned us about fucking 35 years ago. And TikTok is helping implement. Fucking non-gender. Shut the fuck up with that. Demi Lovato, I've come out as gender non-binary. I shave my head. You're a girl, Demi Lovato. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, what are you talking about, Demi Lovato? You're a girl. You just cut your hair. You got a tattoo of a spider on your head, which is actually a pretty cool tattoo.
or at least amazing art. Fucking gender non-binary. So dumb. Like being transgender is a real thing. Like there are like real people who have that for real. Like it's but it is very rare. And they're like, it's not a mental illness. You're all, it's not a mental illness. Yeah, no, it's not a mental illness.
I thought we were going to talk about this.
I mean, whatever. It's not a mental illness. It's not. No, it's not. How is that not a mental illness? Well, because I'm really a girl. Yeah, but you're not. But I feel like I am. How is that not a mental illness then? I mean, people say that a person who can't pay attention for a long time has a mental illness. You know what I mean? I'm like, I really have a hard time paying attention for long periods of time with subjects that I don't care about. They're all, you have a mental illness called attention deficit disorder. They're all, I'm like, oh man, awesome. What about you? They're all, well, I was born a boy. And I don't know, for some reason, I just thought that I was actually a girl. You're all, but girls have vaginas.
Like, identified as like a police officer and you weren't. Like you would say that's a mental
yeah,
I'm
not saying like don't transition. I'm not saying I won't call you she, whatever. It's just like
to say that there's not something
right
imbalanced would be silly.
Like them transitioning is a treatment for their mental illness.
Yes.
My thoughts on Strickland are he's awesome. And then they give Adderall to a kid. We've talked about this.
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Our kids could be ADD, like
they could be smashing their faces through walls,
yeah.
And I could have 100 doctors in a row be like, "We really think Adderall's the right thing." I'd be like,
no.
"I really think that you should fucking take Adderall for a month before you start telling people that they should give that to their kid."
That
never. I'm like, what do you think about us just giving her cocaine instead? Except
or just actual meth.
Yeah, like what if
it is an amphetamine? Just actual meth.
I think meth is because remember your friend had done meth and she said it was more hardcore.
Of course it's more hardcore. It's like taking 97 Adderall. Like you're not like let me just take a little bit of meth so I can concentrate. Like that's what
I've never even seen meth. I've literally never even seen it.
Thank you. It is legit meth. Like it's
an
amphetamine.
Yeah.
It's exactly what it is.
Right. And it's like and the way that they're all, oh, we've been shown in studies that children who take Adderall do much better in school. You're all, well, fucking duh.
You're our little champion, you guys.
Yeah.
Say hi to Giselle. Oh my gosh, why do you have to lean on me with all your
champion? Woo! Gotta get it mounted there.
Giselle, don't embarrass yourself. No, seriously, stop, Giselle. Don't be annoying. They know you know how to fucking choke.
9.
Get off, dude.
They said congratulations. What do you say? What do you say?
Thank you.
Did I give you sugar? What have you guys? See, even if our children had legit ADD, we still wouldn't give them Adderall.
Yeah. It's all part of the plan to plan to separate generations and wave in the new brainwash. No,
you're a rock star.
Adderall is all part of the plan of I'm a pharmaceutical company. I can make up a reason why it makes sense to give a kid this, and we're evil and don't care that it's going to break their brain permanently and probably give them heart problems. Like we just don't care because we're going to make lots of money and we can normalize it. Here's this study that showed that children who like. I guarantee you, if you surveyed like psychiatrists that prescribe it to kids, and you were like, what percentage of them have ever taken a significant amount of Adderall? Like if they've ever like taken it, like the percentage would be incredibly low.
What?
Just the percentage of people who prescribe it to kids that have actually taken it themselves has to be super low. Like if you took that one time, if you'd ever done blow
or not, and they think they're so good at their job, you're like, yeah. I'm just writing everybody Adderall prescriptions, like
because they're whacked out on it themselves.
What's his face's wife, whose name I probably shouldn't say because he's like borderline
JS
famous now. Yes,
she hasn't eaten a meal in 10 years. She eats. Yeah, you're right. I mean, but I think she's on more than fucking Adderall.
She's on cocktail.
Yeah. It doesn't just drown emotion. It also like, dude, their brains are developing
Yeah.
and it's
exactly.
spiking their brain every day.
Hey, can you close the pantry? Good. Just
It's completely insane. It's completely insane that they give it to kids. I never got like I have a prescription for
insane.
it, but I didn't get it till I was 16 years old. The
and
fact
it
that
still
they
fucked him up.
the fact that they give it to kids that are like 6 and 7 is literally the craziest thing of all time to me. I cannot believe that. I mean, if you've done blow and you've done Adderall, you know that prescribing Adderall to a kid is basically prescribing cocaine to your kid daily. You know, but you're like, just make sure you only keep it to like 1.5 lines though. Like you're going to do cocaine every day. And I know that sounds crazy, but just 1.5 lines a day.
You got started on Adderall at age 7.
Yep. Damn. And I bet you can't even spell. I bet you can't spell cow backwards now because your brain's all. I'm just kidding. It is. It's blow. But blow. I mean, like blow is a little bit heavier, but it's like, but it's shorter. You know, Adderall is like this, but then it just lasts forever. That's why, you know, I've said a million times, I'm like, I fucking hate blow. I never do blow. And you want to know why? Because I got used to doing speed that lasts for 3 hours. Where I'm like, why the fuck would I do blow the last 15 minutes? I hate this shit. Adderall's way better. Gabrielle likes blow better.
I like that.
I don't smoke the Jane. Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah. College, we used to Smurf nose the fuck out of that stuff.
Here, Puka Shell. Love you. Yeah, baby. Why do you still not have your jammies on? That child.
Dude, like blow though. Like if you're with, and I can attest this, if you're with a bunch of your friends and you're in Vegas and you're like, dude, let's do this tonight, and you give everybody Adderall and then you guys go out, you'll have a fucking blast that night. If you go to the room and you start doing blow, you'll end up just in the room with all of them, like, you know, with guys like, listen, man, listen. I'm not saying he's a good guy. But Hitler, amazing leader. Like, who else could have done what he did? Who else could have? And you're like, and if you're not on it, like I was never on it, I'd be like, oh, we're doing Hitler now, huh? Hitler again. We're doing the Hitler talk.
Always goes there with the boys.
Like boys on blow.
Yeah.
Like,
that's what I'm
listen,
saying.
he's an evil fuck, man.
But
what an amazing thing. You're all, and you're just like, dude, you don't know anything about fucking Hitler, dude. Like, you don't know, you have no idea what you're talking about. You're just on blow. Like, you're not smart.
Yeah,
you just,
Jen?
like, you're an idiot. Shut the fuck
Were you
up.
calling my name? Oh.
And then the guy who he's talking to is literally not responding to what he's saying. He's having a completely separate conversation, just talking back.
Drew, don't do it. It's unnecessary.
No, don't. I mean, it also burns like a motherfucker, if I'm remembering correctly.
Not recommended.
By the way, we don't do that shit now. Like, we're, you know, if it sounds like we're like giving this an endorsement, we're not.
No. Enter children.
Opiates are a beautiful thing if you can manage. That's true. Most people can't though. And that is a very big risk to take, because if you can't, your life goes to hell.
I love you, you weirdo.
What are you doing?
She's ready for anything.
She's like,
It's a disguise,
she's all,
she said.
she's testing us. She's like, you sure you're not going to give us Adderall?
That's the one
Yeah.
that will really put our stance to the test. Yeah, babe.
Kratom.
Huh? Your phone is charging and backing up right now.
Kratom is to,
You can't take it. Not yet. It's charging
wait, what did you say?
her phone
Why would Giselle need your phone?
because she's gonna switch it over because Giselle just got my old phone. So now she's gonna give George her old phone.
I want it.
Yeah, it's yours.
It's mine.
It will be yours
Wait.
soon.
Kratom does not feel like a hallucinogen. I'll tell you exactly what kratom's like. Like a cup of coffee is to cocaine as kratom is to a Norco.
Yeah.
It's very, very mild. It's like a very, very, very mild Norco. And if you take more of it, it
It's
won't make
not
it better.
good.
It'll make you sick. How am I going to handle when my daughters start dating? I'll tell you exactly how. If daughters date their dads, like they find the version of their dad, then I'll be good with that.
You think that you would like you?
Yep.
Really?
I would be my own best friend.
You are your own biggest fan, so that would make sense.
I think I'm really funny. Genocide is a great thing. Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got to genocide. But yes, kratom is weak. That's kind of the whole point. I'm not going to kill anyone who dates my daughters unless they drive her around drunk or give her drugs.
Put her in danger.
Give her drugs. They'll know that though.
But kids
I'll
get
tell-
Ubers now, which is like the coolest thing.
Yeah.
You know?
But like, they're going to know, like, that's the talk that I'm going to have with them. I'm going to establish credibility by telling them, like, I'm not concerned about the things that most dads are. Like, if you cheat on her and she catches you, that's between the two of you. You'll fuck it up.
But don't put
But
her
if
in
you give
physical
her,
danger.
if you give her drugs, if I find out that you gave her drugs, the problem you'll have will be with me, and it'll be a short problem because I'll fucking bury you under my house.
And now it's on record.
No one will ever fucking, dude. That's if I need to make a kid disappear, they'll disappear. I know I
This
wasn't lying.
live will not be uploaded.
If they disappear, it won't matter.
What, baby? What?
Do we have an EDC or NA? What does that mean? What if they got knocked up with a kid? I mean, depends on their age and the kid. Like, let's say if they were 16 and the dad was 22.
Might have a
Under the house.
Major problem.
Well, he would have a short problem also.
Good God. This is just taking a very, very, very dark turn.
Ooh, Nick
Yes. Oh, good fights are on.
Maximoff.
How exciting.
His tattoos are much better than that Superman guy's. Ooh, 7-0 out of Stockton. What's up, dude? He looks like a tough guy, dude. I like his face. He looks like a sneaky, dangerous guy. Where did my margarita go that you stole?
Oh.
Did you drank all yours? Look
I
at
mean,
you,
I've
you
had
little
it for,
booze
like,
monkey.
3
Oh, you didn't
hours.
make a new one when you made
No.
mine? Oh. He looks like that prison guard we made friends with in Santa Cruz. The guy on the beach, remember?
Who?
The guy.
Oh, yeah. When you saved George's life.
Mhm.
God, that was scary.
I will tell you who I think is going to win after the first 1 minute. Oh,
Oh, dear Lord.
Soriano's explosive. Maximov. Ooh, good kicks.
Very, very polite about it. So polite in their request. No. Dear Lord.
Gabrielle. I mean, there's a price for everything. Kratom feels like Chuvaikin. Let me know what Kratom you're taking because I would love to get my hands on that.
No, you wouldn't.
I mean, if it was Kratom, I'm saying. Someone trying to make a move. No, man. They're just trying to buy her socks.
I get the weirdest fucking messages, y'all. The weirdest messages.
We're only funny on live. Like, as soon as the cameras are off, she doesn't even like me.
He's so boring.
Mm-hmm. She's not my dream girl at all. I find her reprehensible. Ooh, that's pretty good. Dude, that was like Maximov has good use of reach with his cross, man. For someone who's wow. Soriano is fucking danger. Oh, he broke his nose.
Right now?
Yeah. Oh yeah, his nose broken for sure. But oh wow. He's tough, dude.
Oh, I don't like when the blood starts.
He's got one hook. Oh, look at that. See, Gabrielle, when you're going to take someone's back, you put your arms underneath their armpits so you can't slide off their back like that.
I'll remember that.
You will, because when you want to take Giselle's back when she's bigger than you and is beating you up.
She's definitely, I think all of our girls are going to be taller than me.
I don't think Genevieve or Georgia are. I think they're going to be.
Genevieve's taller than Giselle at her age.
Really?
Yeah.
That doesn't seem right.
It doesn't, but it is.
Jesse is 5'10".
Check out our restaurant. Where's your restaurant? I mean, if it's close by, we'll definitely check it out.
What fight team is Maximov on? Is he on? Is he like Nate? Is he from like training with the Diaz brothers? Thus far, this would be an incredibly challenging round to score. He's Nick Diaz Academy. Nice. Nate is fucking big in real life, man. Nate, what do they have him listed at height-wise? Because Nate was, I mean, if I was going to guess, Nate's at least 6'2", dude. They got him at 6 foot. I don't know. He looked fucking taller than that, man. Yeah, 6'1", I bet. Like, he's tall. He's big. Yeah, but I'm saying, like, I was 8 feet away from Nate at UFC 270, and he's big, man. Not as big as fucking Bisping or Glover Teixeira, though. God damn, those guys are huge, man.
Are they?
Huge.
I never have any, like,
Glover,
idea of
dude,
how big people are.
Glover Teixeira makes Christian look fucking. I'll
Really?
show you a picture of the two of them.
Oh
He
my
fights.
God.
He fights at
I
200.
look at Christian like he's a giant.
He fights at 205 pounds.
Remember when Christian let me leg kick him all night?
Yep.
That one night?
Christian told me that he thought that that he could win in a fight against Glover. See, look at how much closer Christian is to the camera.
Oh yeah. Is that the one you were? Well, is that the subject of the story that you told me about?
Where he just like,
Yeah.
yeah, straight Neanderthal. But like, yeah, Bisping is big, dude.
Is he?
He was. I'm sure it's the opposite. Like when people meet me, they're all, oh, he's average sized. It's the opposite. I'm like, Jesus, Bisping's fucking huge. All the fighters, though, it's like however big you think they are, they're bigger. Is it?
It's just my favorite Instagram account that this crossing guard just saved this kid's life.
It did? Where?
Watch.
Wait,
Shoved him out of the way.
he did?
Mm-hmm.
What a badass. What the fuck's that card doing?
It was raining and they probably weren't paying attention.
Dude, John Jones is like his body was built to fight. His legs are so fucking long, dude. Tito's head is enormous. I met Tito in person, and his head is astronomically large. Mike Tyson's head also fucking massive. I really think that I think it's possible that because there's such consistency in fighters' heads being so big, that there's something like that your head just like grows from like when you get punched, it's like it just grows just a little bit, like to
little-headed people.
I just don't think it takes that much like kind of callus and muscle growth on your face for it to look like you have an enormous fucking head. I mean, Bisping is significantly like bigger than Nate. But like I said, I mean, Bisping's not making 85 right now. He's a big boy, dude. I weigh over 185 right now.
When's the main event?
Josh, you did that, huh? Thank you very much, sir.
Did what?
He told Bisping that I was the next personality in the UFC.
Oh.
I appreciate that support, my friend.
How many rounds after this round until the main event?
I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think about children's bedtime.
I can look. I can look for you, baby. My favorite girl.
You're the best.
UFC fight card. I'm so excited to go to Houston with you next weekend.
The internet to search instead of your phone, which wouldn't like.
Oh shit! It's next.
Oh, there's only one main event.
Yep.
Well, that's fabulous.
Josh, Monday Night Football, Whitehead, except Monday Football Night, Whitehead. I will remember. Thank you, dude.
What happened?
Speaking of Bisping talking up there.
He's got the best voice. It's the accent and the excitement.
He's great. Dude, he is crushing it on YouTube, man.
Good for him.
He cranks content. It's because he loves it like I do. I can tell. Like because his channel's identical to mine.
Well, when you
in terms of
weren't working,
yeah.
you did the same.
But he's Michael Bisping. Let me see what his channel looks like, and I'll just back into his money. He has the podcast too that he's doing ad reads on, which I recently got insight into how much that constitutes. And
Is yellow like a UFC thing?
yeah, some people, yeah, actually.
Interesting.
So yeah, he's doing
That's awesome.
damn 350. Wow. Yeah, he's making real money.
That's awesome.
Good for him, dude. Dude, I'm telling you, in like the end of a fighter's career is like, I don't know, man. It's like fucking scary, man. Like for most people, they're like all of a sudden, it's like exactly what happened to me when we were in Utah, where like all of a sudden the way you've been making money your whole career is gone. That's like you for sure cannot do that anymore. And then they're like, okay, what am I going to do? And they have to like figure it out from there. And
Yeah. You either do or don't.
I'll buy Bones for Stipe as well.
Buy Bones?
John Jones. Bisping has not asked us for a swingers night yet, but I don't think he's put eyes on Gabrielle yet because that's obviously going to happen.
Yikes. I heard his wife's amazing.
Yeah, we're not.
Not that I want to swing with
We're
him.
not swinging with that.
I was just saying.
I don't need to see Bisping naked ever.
Neither do I. No
At a
offense.
girl.
No offense, Michael Bisping.
He's not. He's on the TV.
No, I know. Just saying.
He's not watching.
Where are they right now?
Do I think fighters who pop for PEDs should be charged? Mitt 45 is the shit, son.
Oh, those little things
I'm a
that you take?
big Mitt 40. They're the black ones with the
Yeah.
gold. We found out about those because we had a conference. I have my company. Like we used to go to the same conferences as those, and their stand was like their booth was right next to ours, and they were like, "Try it." They're all, "Dude, drink half." I was like, "All right," and I was like, "Whoa, god damn." One of the guys from Blue Cave, one of those guys that my buddies like from Pakistan, he hit the older guy, total fucking boss, like this flashiest dude on earth. Guys, like he took one of those and he went to urgent care, and then he came back the next day and he's like, "Man, that thing sent me to he's like, "That thing sent me to urgent care." They're all, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." He's like, "Man, fuck that. I'll take 5 boxes."
It works.
That's a true story, dude. Sent him to urgent care and he bought 5 boxes because he was so.
Because it works.
Yeah.
That's why I say about our product.
Fight companion for Izzy versus Whitaker. You're gonna have to find someone else because we're gonna be in the front row of Section 119.
I'm excited. It's gonna be fun. Is anybody going? Anybody on here?
We are on day 8 of this occupation. Our city is under siege. Oh, geez.
How sad.
Oh, they're under attack.
It's very easy to make it stop. Just
Yeah.
go talk to Trudeau.
Yeah. Just do what they ask and they'll go home.
You guys will be there, Eric? Awesome. Say hi if you see us.
Eric and them, they're in 119, I think.
Is that where we are?
Yeah.
I'm not going to pretend like I know.
Nosebleeds are actually not whack because you can see over the cage. And honestly, if you end up watching on the screen, it's still sick to be there. Like,
there's something about live energy
Dude.
for any event, for literally anything.
Yeah.
You cannot duplicate it.
Kratom cannot get you off Suboxone. It's not like you could just like jump off Suboxone straight to Kratom. Kratom will help if you get off anything like that, but it's not like you could just like smoothly transition from Suboxone just to Kratom at all. Yeah, they're there to end the mandates. Take the mandates off. The mandate for the
super simple
mandate for the shot that fucking does not work at all for the like.
Don't get your video demonetized.
Oh yeah, it doesn't work. I was talking about the shot of bourbon.
Whiskey, yeah.
Bourbon doesn't work.
It's horrible. It doesn't even get you drunk.
Yeah,
It's the worst.
You told me this would get me drunk. They're all, well, it does get some people drunk. You're all, I've had 50 people drink this bourbon and none of them got drunk.
Get drunk.
So I don't think it works, dude.
It also didn't stop my friend getting drunk.
Yeah, I really don't feel like I really don't feel like your shot works, man. Fight kind of almost over. It works, bro. Just not.
Doing something. It's doing something.
We'll get to find out what when they show us the data in 75 years.
They release one page.
Yeah.
Every week.
Please. Yeah, you definitely do not have the mandates in Florida.
I shared today, like just footage of the tournament that we were at. You know, like just people living their normal life, just all together inside without being fucking weirdos.
Wait, say that again. What was it?
I shared in my stories today, just like a pan of like the crowd, just Texans living their normal lives. And one of my friends messaged me. She's like, "Oh my gosh, like just even looking at this gives me PTSD." She's like I'm on like the side of normalcy, but the last 2 years have me shook. I'm like, dude, get your ass to Texas. You'll be right as rain in about 2 weeks.
Or stop watching fucking.
No, she's like, I understand that it's crazy, but like looking at a crowd of like faces, she's like, it gives me anxiety.
Oh my God.
It's sad. It's fucking sad.
It's a weak-minded person. Thank you, Gary. I mean, seeing people without masks. Oh my God. I don't like seeing noses and faces anymore.
No, she's like team get back to normal.
But like
she follows me.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Like it.
I never.
People being inside together, all normal.
I never even like thought about it.
I think about it because I have so many people who still follow me in California.
I'll tell you guys a true story now since I found out there's a different thing going on at my company than I thought was. So I was supposed to travel to San Francisco next week for an on-site meeting.
They're super
and
lax
they have
about
like
things in San Francisco.
The company has an incredibly stringent jab mandate and protocol for testing if you go on site. And I don't really know what I thought I was going to do. I was just kind of like, well, we'll just go through the motions and see what happens. And they called me Friday like, hey, we don't have your jab card. So you need to get that to us before Monday. And I was like, all right, get off the phone. I'm like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Because I obviously don't have a jab card. And I ended up calling like some of my leadership and they were just like, you're gonna have to work a remote. Like they're not gonna budge on it. But secret's out, company knows, no jabs, and we're good and safe and fine. And I was like, and I just had COVID 5 seconds ago. So
pretty sure I'm safer than
definitely immune.
Many, many others out there right now.
Yeah. No, there's no. You can't get the jab card like you would need for an HR department in San Francisco that is for 100% sure
company
going to back.
They're
They're gonna back check it and then fucking fire you if you gave a fake one and then
And
potentially
report
call
you.
the goddamn FBI.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
I can't.
I guarantee she can do that though.
Ew.
I mean,
Well, 1,000%.
yeah. And she would look up like she's showing off while she did it. Like she would just be like, "Aren't you so impressed that I can do this?"
Ew.
No, I'm saying that is gross. Like,
I know, but
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway, so Jesse doesn't have to go to San Francisco.
Yeah, but
I'm really excited about it.
like a fake jab card
There's a
to
difference.
get you into
There's
like an
a difference getting
event
into an event
versus sending it to your
submitting
HR
it to
department.
Yeah,
Like
for
there's
sure.
like because HR, they're like if they just go boop 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 database, it's not in there, you're fucking done.
Yeah.
You're caught and
and
finished.
reported for a crime.
Yeah.
Like
And in case you haven't recognized it, the federal government is pretty fucking serious about that kind of thing, given that they're starting to kick people out of the goddamn military. They're all, oh, you pretended, oh, you sent a fake jab card. They're all, let me see how many, oh, you have a following. People know you. 50,000 people on YouTube alone. They're like, I think we could get a headline out of this. They're all, YouTuber Jesse on Fire submitted a fake jab card, and now he's doing 4 years in prison. Run it on CNN.
which I would really, really, really not like.
Yeah, me neither. I agree, Quest Dog, but thank you very much. I'm trying to get Gabrielle to start her own channel since I know for 1,000% that hers will blow up.
I just want to do the family channel. It sounds way more fun.
It will be fun.
Yeah.
But I gotta edit those first ones together, and then I gotta write the script that I want you guys to say so I can edit
No,
it
let's
together.
just make it easy. Be normal.
What do you mean?
Like just
Film us?
film stuff.
No, fuck that.
Ugh.
I'm not putting out bullshit content. The entire reason this blew up is because I didn't do that lazy shit.
Fine.
Nope. Got a green screen, got a good camera, got a good microphone.
Then we need a GoPro. It'll be super easy.
What law would you be prosecuted for breaking though? Google
Yeah,
fake
dude.
vax card. Google fake vax card crime.
It's wild.
Thank you, Quest Dog. Jesse on Adderall.
Jesse on Adderall is honestly, y'all, not nearly as funny.
You get him like once or twice a month. You get Jesse on Adderall once or twice a month. I got a 2022 Ford Explorer. The upgraded one, but not the like supercharged one that's like. Please make a real woke video.
Yeah, it's a crazy crime, apparently.
Wait. A real woke video for all those that know nothing but what they saw on TV. Everything you've learned since the pandemic. Wait, so like, I'm doing like
What happened?
am I doing like a pretend video where I pretend like I've bought into everything that they've fed me on television? Because that is actually really funny.
Please do that.
You had to get your vaccine, you're going to lose your job, pays $80K a
Oh,
year.
that
These are kids.
sucks.
Yeah, see, fuck that.
Yeah. I'm really, really sorry that you're put in that situation.
Well, hopefully if you're fine though, then you're fine. Like that's,
Did I play field hockey at UCSB? No, I was a cheerleader.
Does she look like a fucking field hockey player?
That would not be my sport of choice. Personally, I'd rather be in the air. But
I'll put you in the
I did go
air.
to UC Santa Barbara.
You got yours because it was making your mother so upset. I know my cousin, same situation.
And one of my friends, same thing. Which is insanity, knowing what we know now about what it does and does not do.
Yeah, but they're like, you got to understand, they're not like bad, obnoxious people. They're just watching the
scared.
information
Yeah, they're
that's
scared.
being like
But
fed to them.
knowing that what we know now, and I'm pretty sure that's on every single major media news outlet now. Like If I get it, you're not any more protected than if I didn't. So the family.
I haven't been
pressure is
playing.
wild.
Ask her. I haven't been playing golf like almost at all.
We went out yesterday.
Don't tell him, Gabrielle. I want to put it in the video so they can see it.
Okay. Well, you're just gonna have to wait for this.
Well, now you already said it. So we have the Oculus. Like we have Oculus, and I've been playing this game.
Thanks to my cousin.
Yeah, and I've been playing the Top Golf game on Oculus, which is like the fucking it's so awesome.
He goes in there and makes
But I've
new
been
friends
talk to
and
people,
chit-chats,
whatever, like, and
just
then
has a blast.
play golf, and I intentionally only swing with one hand because I was like, dude, I'm gonna fuck my real swing up because it feels so real in there. I'm like, I'm gonna fuck my real swing up if I do this too much. Swing with one hand. Went out the other day. Now, given it was absolutely sub-zero freezing fucking cold, I was wearing a million layers.
It was really like
I-
actually legitimately 30 degrees outside.
But I literally could not swing a wood and hit the ball. Like I was missing the ball. I was like,
I've watched him play golf a lot. I've literally never, ever seen him miss the ball ever once.
you never seen me hit that was like it was like
And then
it was
he
like I was
chipped
it was like I was
off to the
possessed
right,
by
like 5 times.
yeah.
It was
Like
wild.
hit like I'm talking like swung like
Like
center,
fully,
you know,
fully
center
missed the ball.
club, sweet spot, swing, and then I would just miss it. And then and then at the end,
Like, ball is still sitting on
at the end, I started hitting like the very tip of the ball, and I was like, you know, I played like 40 rounds. I played like, you know,
who they should bet on.
oh, Strickland for sure. Is who I would. Yeah, my swing got that fucked up because of virtual golf. That's how real it is in the fucking metaverse. If you guys don't have an Oculus, like it's that real. And again, I will say this for the 100th time. If you watch porn in the metaverse and think about what that's going to be like in 10 years, there are going to be people that go through their whole life never having sex with a girl, and they're going to be like, why would I want to have sex with a girl? I can have sex with a girl anytime I want in the metaverse.
Every 5 minutes.
Every 5 seconds.
If that's how long it takes.
Gabrielle, if you had unlimited like metaverse sex, like how much do you think you would have every week?
Me personally,
Mm-hmm.
none.
None. No, it's me in there. It's a virtual me.
At least 50 times then.
A week.
A week.
I mean, we could just do that in real life. No, actually, fuck that. 50 times. I'm like, what's wrong with you? Jesus. What kind of
Leave me
mental
alone.
disorder
Get
disorder
off
is
of me.
this? Ooh, create a new channel. It would be called Bliss on Tap. That's funny that you would say that because the name of my other company is Bliss X.
Do we even have any more?
That's why I'm not going to put it up there because we have limited supply and
You have other good products though.
for Bliss X.
No.
We have Bliss X and we have the Euphoria shots.
And the Happy Go.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Gabrielle sells the best fucking products. I take them every day. I put the powder stuff that I take every day of hers. I put it for today for Giselle's fucking tournament. I put it in a tiny plastic bag, brought it, and then dumped it into an apple juice.
My people loved that in stories today.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They're like, there are better ways to do this. I'm like, nope, we like the little drug baggies. It's perfect.
What kind of products? She sells like nootropic,
They're nootropic infused like beverages.
like nootropic
capsules.
infused coffee, or my preference is there's this nootropic infused peach tea that is I have an extraordinarily experienced system in terms of like, does this work? Like, you know, hey, does this actually make you feel anything? And they're clean and nice. Yeah, she sells ground Adderall. You'll have like the thing that's crazy about them actually is it's the only thing I've ever taken that has a very noticeable up and no crash. Like never. I've taken every goddamn thing anybody has ever
they're
fucking
so good.
and it's the only one. No, she doesn't like Jesse on Adderall.
I do not. And he'd like you. Never mind.
Unless she wants me to have sex with her for 7 straight hours. Then Jesse on Adderall is a really good time. Comics speaking the truth. You guys like Hermanson, huh? Yeah. But Sean Strickland is like, he's the hottest thing right now.
He's so hot.
He's a former white, like
You haven't answered my question 90,000
about
times. Where are they?
Vegas.
Oh.
They're at the
In like a little room?
the Apex Center they built because of the pandemic. And he looks fired up though.
I'm shocked that Dana still has everybody in masks.
So am I actually.
Maybe it's a choice. Who knows?
Well, I know they do testing and stuff, so that seems like I don't know, they know everybody's negative. I don't know, dude. I was very, very, very bullish on Strickland, but Jack Hermanson looked very confident right there. Strickland's really hot right now, and Hermanson absolutely needs this win. I'm going to be honest. If I was just going off their faces, I would pick Hermanson. But you know what, dude? Just because he's such an underdog, if I can get this in on time. Don't you fucking freeze on me now, you cocksuck. Come on. Jack Hermanson is plus 180. Boom. Got it in.
Oh, hi.
Dude, Strickland is that like crazy guy that's like he's in your crew, but like no one hangs out with him one-on-one because he's too nuts. You know, like he comes when you guys are in a group and he's funny, everybody laughs, but like no one wants to spend like too much time with him one-on-one. Hey, Gab, they want to purchase some powder.
Oh, yeah.
It might be a losing bet, dude. I think Strickland's going to win, but you get almost 2-1 on Hermanson. It's a value bet.
Where are you going? Oh. Okay.
Gab's favorite fighter is GSP, even though he's retired.
Forever. And I love Uriah Faber.
Strickland is one.
Uriah's amazing.
Strickland went up to 85, and he's 5-0 since then.
She is so cute. Thank you, Kenny.
Uriah.
That's Georgia.
So anybody around the UFC, when you ask like who closed the most girls out of the entire roster, there's like a 100% answer there. They all say Uriah.
Smile, my gosh.
He is a little bit tiny for you though, Gabrielle. Actually, that guy's got a huge noggin too, though.
Yeah. What is happening here? What is happening here? I came in the show, she said. Ladies and gentlemen, our children have arrived. Exactly, Keith. They're descending. They're like a little pack of.
Look at Hermanson just like bouncing.
Look at this disheveled child. What happened to your hair?
The Strickland stands and he fights all day, every day, like just like this.
Look at me.
Okay. Hi.
Follow.
Look at her hair.
My disgust.
Is Jen distracting me?
My disgust.
Yeah, she is.
Strickland looks very relaxed, dude. Very relaxed.
Look at me right
I gotta fix this, Jen.
So the reason I really bet on Jack Hermanson is because I love Strickland, and if he loses, I will be very sad.
Done. Here.
Crazy.
Strickland is so badass, dude.
Yeah. No, you need a lid. Take the purple one.
Oh, he's gonna try to chop that leg down. That's a fucking dude.
Bring
That
your
is a
legs over here.
solid like.
You're so cute.
That's a solid feint to fucking leg kick that Hermanson is snapping on him.
Can you say hi?
Bisping was talking about how people don't understand how good of a grappler Strickland is, and this This little exchange certainly appears that that's the case.
It's like you have lipstick on.
Single.
I don't. Again? Well, I always want to watch the
Uh-oh.
Georgia wants to know why you always want to watch the fight.
I always want to watch the fights because Daddy is a violent person who lives in a civilized world.
Yeah, Anthony, our kids only drink water. Juice is not a thing. And soft drinks are like, they don't even know what those are.
I do not like.
Me and Gabrielle drink margaritas only, and they drink water.
You know?
Later, Gabe.
Dude, keep chopping.
Your shorts are on backwards.
Keep at it with that calf kick.
Did you hear?
No.
I said your shorts are on backwards. By the way, she goes, your shorts are on backwards.
That's Georgia, right?
She's 4, by the way.
Yeah.
4.
This Halloween you're going, is Jesse on fire? You should, dude.
Giselle, let me get some of that popcorn. Why is there a basketball behind me?
I don't know.
No. Your phone's not in Dad's car. It is right behind you. It's right behind you in that pile of stuff. See it?
See that jab Strickland throws? It looks it looks kind of whatever. It kind of looks like he's just kind of throwing it out there. But he actually gets really good length on it. And he's throwing just enough that it hurts. He throws it from low too, so it's like,
I'll be right back.
Ooh, that was a great jab right there.
That ball out of our
Wow, that one he was like, so he's softening him up with those first, the ones I was giving him a compliment on were him making him think that he knows his jab speed, and then he was like, never mind, this is how he slipped one. It was probably like at 1 minute 30 seconds where he went like, that was a fucking great jab. He's got that sitting in his arsenal. Ooh. You can just see Strickland spars constantly. He's so fucking calm in there. He's just like, this is all I do, dude. Ooh, that was good. I feel very confident that Strickland's going to win as of this moment right now. He's like, Hermanson came out bouncy. What happened to the bounce in your step, dude? See, people come in like it's a new, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this. You get them 5 minutes into a fight, and they're going to fight the way they fight. That's a tough fucking round to score. That's a real tough round to score. Dude, that jab, he's not, the thing is he tipped his hand what he's really got with that jab, with that one that was right around 130. That was different than the other ones. Knowing that he's got that sitting back there and he's throwing that kind of one that's almost half lazy and he could be throwing the other one. That's strategy. He gets him thinking that he knows what he's doing, and then all of a sudden he fucking kicks the speed up and length and power. See, like that, like in the replay, like he just flicks that out there most of the time. Yeah, see, Strickland is down to fight for 5 rounds too. Like he's like, the thing about the leg though is you really don't know You do not know how much damage he's doing. I will say this though, Strickland seems like he doesn't want to step forward too much with that front leg. And that might be because he's gotten kicked in it a bunch and it hurts. Jack needs to keep chopping that front leg. That's how he, like, if Hermansson's going to win, that's how he's going to win this fight. He's going to win it chopping that front leg. That's exactly right. Strickland has that look about him. Like when you know, like you're in there and you know, you just get that feeling that there's literally nowhere else the dude you're fighting would rather be. Like, you're like, this guy, you're like, if we finish these rounds, I'm going to go grab something to eat. He's like, he doesn't want it. There's nothing else he'd rather be doing than just doing exactly what he's doing. It's fucking demoralizing. And he's got a head full of bricks. You got to chop the legs. Stop. Like, I mean, I don't want Hermansson to win, but like, he is slacking on that front leg, dude. He's also getting touched now a little bit. If Hermansson's game plan is to just like do this and then all of a sudden just shoot in and catch Strickland, that's not going to work. You can see that from fucking round one. That's not going to work. That is fucking not going to work. If he wants to be able to take him down, he has to beat up that front leg first. A lot more than it is now. And he seems not to realize that. Because it's just sitting right there. See? Strategy is strategy till you get kicked, punched in the face. And then you're like, okay, well, now I want to punch you in the face. Oh, you punched me in the face. Now I want to punch you in the face. It's like, kick his fucking leg. Have you ever seen Strickland get rattled at 85 by getting punched in the head? No. Everyone's legs will fold if you fucking kick them enough in it. Everyone's. And it's sitting right there. You can't block it with your hands. Kick him in the fucking leg. He's flat-footed. You will land it. Feint. Feint so he doesn't just counter you. Feint, kick to the leg, back out. You can get away with a couple of them with your chin way down too, because he won't uppercut you the first two times.
From the kids. Sorry.
What's that, babe?
Random aside. What happened to your old phone with the cracked screen? Is it like
It's still? I
actually
think we still
broken?
have it.
No, it's in there. Is it actually broken or does it function? Because before we upgrade your phone, we should do.
I can't remember.
I mean, we should do a screen repair on that one, so that all the kids have our old.
I honestly feel like I think I seriously need to do one though, like pretty quick here. Like my phone, I swear to God, it could hear me, dude.
But I can get a screen repair on it like tomorrow, as long as it's like an active line on the account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'd have to put your SIM card in it, call, say you broke your screen, fix it, and then then do the upgrade. So then the kids could have the old.
You're so smart.
Access.
You're so smart with logistics. I'm 5'10".
Why is popcorn so good?
But no joke, you guys. Gabrielle just got a brand new phone.
It is popcorn.
Gabrielle got a brand new phone, and I literally said out loud, I was like,
13 Pro Max.
I was like, oh, dude, I'm like, I think I need a new phone because I have a 10. Because why would I buy a new phone? Why would I buy a new phone if it doesn't do anything special?
I worked for T-Mobile in college, so I do know how to take advantage of the system, Maddie.
So I'm like, I should get a new phone. I swear to God, the fucking second that I said that out loud, all of a sudden my phone got chopped by 80% in the speed. Like it literally just started freezing instantly. It's like it heard. It's like, did he say, wait, algorithm, wife bought new phone. He says I should get a new phone. Boom, let's just freeze this thing and they'll buy it instantly. It's fucking crazy. Like it immediately happened.
It
Neither would I.
At this point. phones.
Doing ones and zeros.
Mm-hmm.
I can't do things that aren't iPhones or Apple.
It's just about having to learn a new thing. And
Yeah.
honestly, I just don't want to be the asshole in the group test that makes it turn green.
Daniel, thank you very much. I'll check it out right now. Oh shit! I didn't end up sending that message I was writing. No, I mean, I like the blue sweatshirt, but that baby's like too like rolly and fat.
Smaller body, bigger head.
Like when I'm talking
Smaller body, bigger
so look,
head.
like when I'm talking baby Fabia, I'm talking baby Yoda. Like you take baby Yoda and then put Fabia's face over Yoda's face. So he's like in the little like Yoda cloak. Like the whole point is people know it's baby Fabia. Like, but it's actually, or you could dress him up like little mini Rambo, since he's a contract killer. You little contract killer, get out of here. There you go. Keep doing that, dude. There you go. Keep doing that. Yes. His corner must have told him, kick his goddamn leg, you fucking weirdo. Dude, Strickland's takedown defense. I mean, I'm not saying like Hermanson has the best takedowns ever, but Strickland is making it seem like that's just, he's like, you have to be joking. You're not fucking taking me down.
Who's winning?
Strickland. It's crazy too because Strickland stands so flat-footed too. Like he's just like flat-footed, and you're not going to take him down.
Dude, changing over phones is a hassle.
I know it really
Make
is.
sure all your
You're like
passwords are saved.
you're like excited, and then you
also
get it, and you're all
simultaneously
fuck.
so annoyed.
Yeah. I can't decide if I want to get the mini or like I really think I think I would really like the mini,
This isn't that big.
but the mini is like small.
Yeah.
Strickland used to make welterweight, man. If Gabrielle was ever done with me and she left me for Fabia publicly, it would mean that she's a transgender dude because Fabia likes guys.
There it is.
Whoop, there it is. Have you guys ever read the Fabia Reddit thread where the guy...
Shelby, do you like the mini? Oh, I just saw that you love it.
Have you guys seen the Reddit thread where the guy said that he's writing like real stories from when Fabia was at his college? My wife or Jessica Andrade? Ooh, that's a real tough call. I think I'm going to go with my wife.
Who's Jessica Andrade?
Not competition to you.
Well, thanks, but now I got to look her up.
Imagine if you knew a little boy and then someone just took his penis off. She has an OnlyFans.
Wait, really?
Really.
Good for her.
And she said that she paid for her house with the money they made.
Atta girl.
Yep.
I don't judge people who do.
I know, but I'm saying like, look at her, and she paid like a couple $100,000 for her house with her OnlyFans, and then just try to guess what 3 million followers Paige Van Zandt is making.
She's probably like, fuck MMA.
She's still fighting because she loves it, but like they make so much money.
Wow. And she's just shameless now, huh?
She doesn't give a fuck.
Right on.
But you know what's funny about it though is she's like
girls that get fake boobs and then all of a sudden their whole entire perception of themselves changes. She's totally that. I mean, except in her case, her fake boobs really did make her significantly sexier.
I mean, fake boobs make many women significantly sexier.
That's fair. But she's
Not judging natural bodies. If there's any girls watching,
dude.
don't go get fake boobs.
Unless you want
Beautiful
to.
the way that you are.
Yep.
But if you want them,
Get them.
get them.
But her husband. This is gonna sound weird, but I've always been able to tell if girls ever been with a dude before. I would bet my life he's the only one she's ever been with. Because
they're cute. That's him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Austin, he's a badass.
He's probably like, yeah, girl, I'll make that money.
Of course. They don't have any kids. Like, it's just like
that's the thing. Like, no kids to like think about. God forbid they find this one day.
He just looks at this. He's like, God damn, you look good. He puts it up. People send money. He fucks her brains out looking at the picture, and like people are gonna pay to watch that. They're like, look at your pictures. Why would you not do that? No kids. I'm serious. Like, I bet you that they're making
lots of money.
6 figures a month for sure. Strickland is winning the fight. Where did I get this shirt? This is a grunt style shirt. Strickland, the dude who thick ADCC track. Yes, he is. That's where Strickland's like ascension started, was that video. I've been saying forever, that is the most foolproof way to get profile in the world. Get in an unsanctioned fight outside the UFC, even if it's in training, and then put it on Instagram. And it'll go viral. That was fucked up. That dude did try to hurt him, dude.
Who?
They were sparring in this ADCC submission grappler. Like, he put like Sean put his arm around his back and he did this thing where he like trapped his arm and then kind of went like this and it hurt their elbow really bad. And he did it and they were just like sparring. Like they're like supposed to be practicing.
Knowing it was recorded.
I don't know, but it was just like he tried to hurt him. Like, that's like, if he would have caught him just a tiny bit tighter in it, he would have hurt him. And he's like training for a fight. So he's like, what the fuck? And he wigged out. $200 push-ups for $20.
No.
Yeah, you guys got my financial situation mixed up. 200 push-ups will cost, I don't know, $100. He hurts his really. Oh, like Strickland does. He did knock that guy the fuck out recently. I mean, I could do 200 push-ups. I'm not saying I do it in a row.
Might take a while.
Yeah, like I'll do 70 and then I'll take a break and then I'll do 30 more and then I'll take a break and I'll do 30 more. I'm not saying I could do 200 straight.
Can anybody hear?
$10 a push-up, as many as I can do in an hour. That's going to be expensive. Oh, dude, Dana for sure would let Strickland fight for the belt because he's wild on the microphone. Dana loves that shit. And Dana also loves the idea of communicating to the world that he doesn't give a shit what people say. You're talking about Dana he said Bob Arum is a fucking piece of shit on an ESPN nationally televised press conference. He doesn't care at all what Strickland says. Strickland called Bisping a cunt. He said that's gay on a commercial. I mean, and you want to know why no one goes cancel Sean Strickland? Because they know he doesn't give a fuck. That's why you never apologize. That's why apologizing is always the wrong thing to do.
Agreed. need to put these kids to bed.
Do it. Then when this fight's over, it'll be over. Or they'll be down.
There's another round.
There's one more round.
Like this light is right in the middle of the screen.
There's 6 minutes of fighting with a small break in between.
Got it.
Strickland is just better on his feet. And Hermanson wouldn't listen to me about chopping his leg down. Rogan apologized for the N-word, and that's different. He had to do that. He's like one of the most famous people in the world. And a video compilation of him dropping N-bombs just went viral. Like, he had to respond to it. He did well. It's just too bad that he apologized for the other stuff right before that, because he shouldn't have done that. There's no.
I don't think he apologized before that.
He said he's sorry if people blah blah blah.
He said
but
if
like,
I could have done one thing
but he
better,
also-
I'd had differing opinions on it. I don't think he said sorry.
but he also said he supported them, like taking some kind of action, as if like that right
He
there.
was supporting Spotify putting a disclaimer on
No,
it.
I understand that, but I'm saying like, well, right. So if Spotify asked him to do it, then Spotify asked him to do it.
Yeah.
But if it was him on his own,
That was not
that
him on
I
his
would.
own.
I don't think so.
That
either.
was not him on his own. No fucking way.
Oh shit, that's Eric. I fucking forgot that he's coaching Strickland. Eric's a fucking badass, man. I mean, this has not even been close. This has just been a one-sided sparring session. Look at that. See? Someone's going to punch you, Gabrielle. Get on the phone, girl. Get on the phone. If someone's going to punch you, pick up the phone. Rogan's stepdaughter that he adopted is black. I would imagine he's having some tough conversations with her tonight. Or maybe not.
Or not. Or she knows her.
Or she
stepdad.
knows. The video that I did, I have an out, like, or I think it's actually 41 videos or 41 minutes that I recorded. It's all about them doing that. And I crushed that video, actually. It's very good. The one specifically about
I
Rogan.
did an excellent video.
I just did. If the goal is to say who it's, like who's doing this, why it's bullshit, but also who it's okay to, like basically I'm like, if you're a black person and that video bothered you, this conversation is not between me and you. You have every right to do it. My conversation is with fucking upper class white liberals pretending like Joe Rogan, having used the N-word in that context, which is an intellectual conversation about the word, is makes you better than him. Fuck you.
Yeah. That.
You disingenuous fucking weirdo.
Daniel sent you a new hoodie photo. And thank you.
Thank you, Daniel. Now we're talking. I would wear that. I would wear that for sure. I like it, dude. Best pound for pound ladies MMA fighter. I mean, that's obvious now. It's now, as of this moment, is Valentina, because Amanda just lost. But I mean, a couple months ago, Amanda probably. Yeah, Strickland is sneaky challenging to fight, because he's just like so relaxed. Did he break his nose? Did he get punched? Like while I was not looking, did he get his nose broken? That's unfortunate when he was cruising. The Nunes fight was fixed. They fixed the Nunes fight to lose as they were setting up a super fight with fucking the chick from BFL. Probably not. I'm telling you guys, Dana is cursed right now. Like in terms of like the fights playing out the way that he wants them to, anytime that he has a super fight on the line, the fight he needs to happen and go the way that he wants it to go is not going that way. Like he's on the coldest streak of his life, I guarantee. He needed Amanda to do the, what's her name from PFL? He needed Conor to beat Dustin any of the two times. He needed Colby or Masvidal to beat Kamaru. He really wanted Wei Li to win so that they had a Chinese champion. She lost twice. He needed Amanda to win to do that super fight and the fucking biggest upset like ever.
Wow.
You turned off the lights in our room?
Come here.
Are you nuts?
Come here.
Why'd you do it?
Are
Shit.
you bringing your fancy water?
You're
Come here.
crazy.
Come here.
I'm pretty sure Hermanson broke his nose at the beginning of this round, though.
Are you
I
tired?
looked down
I'm
and
tired.
Strickland's nose wasn't broken and now it's broken.
That says morning.
I mean, not like severely or hurt. He's trying to take him down now. He's all,
Love you.
I mean, maybe he could get a super quick heel hook. Nope. Damn, Strickland's takedown defense is bananas.
Let me get some of that water.
That's so good. I think Izzy will pick him apart, though.
Thank you. She's so cute. She's just the cutest person.
I know, and she knows it.
Oh, yeah.
Six straight.
She's-
Six straight. He's gonna get
And
it.
she's the one that looks the most like me, which is crazy. They said it looks like a girl version of Jessie.
Strickland's gonna get the next title shot. Ooh,
Who won?
Strickland. Damn, that's a title shot right there. Start saying that's gay in the press conference, and then getting in fights outside the octagon, getting banned off Instagram.
Who got banned off Instagram?
The dude who just won.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's always a good sign.
it is because like it means he matters.
He's your
They don't
yeah.
they don't ban people that don't matter. Bisping and Strickland are cool. Bisping did a video about Strickland this morning or last night. Oh, you guys are saying that they look together. They do look very similar. Young Bisping and Sean Strick.
Oh my God, yes, I'm dying.
You better get some energy.
Why?
Why not?
Getting up at 6:30 on a Saturday is just not for me at all.
Dude, that
I
tournament
need
went
sleep.
for
That was crazy. I can't believe-
ever.
What did they do? They deleted all the scores? from
Oh
the
my God,
tournament?
yeah.
Ugh.
We were in the no-gi portion, which is the second portion of the tournament. And all of a sudden we
Waiting for
recognize we're like
semifinals.
every other mat is going. The fuck is going on with our mat? It turned out somehow they had accidentally like done something and deleted all of the results of all of the matches. We were
matches.
like, oh my God.
So they had to go in and like manually input them all again. It took like legit an hour.
That's right, Dustin. You better get some energy for the best 30 seconds of your life.
Ew.
Strickland loves to fight, man. Mike,
So
she
many
is that.
fights. Oh, thank you.
I know it's actually weird. We were hearing a lot about Conor for a while, and then now it's like getting closer when he's going to be healed, and then people aren't talking about him.
We're watching Megaman. Okay.
Love you, bye.
Split decision. Oh my God.
Which is
How could someone have scored that for fucking Jack Hermanson? How on earth could that have been a split decision? Dude,
what does that mean?
it means one of the judges picked
No,
the
I
other
know
guy.
what it means,
Oh.
but what does it mean for bets?
Oh, nothing. You either win or you lose. But it just means
Didn't you bet on both of them?
no.
Oh.
I bet on the other guy because I wanted him to win.
Oh.
So it's like, you know,
So wait, if it's a tie, draw, whatever. they
it's not a
call it,
draw.
What happened?
Oh, if it's a draw,
Oh, it wasn't unanimous. I get it.
yeah, but he still
I
won.
get it.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get it. I get it.
Best 2 of 3.
See, I'm tired.
Yeah, she knows that. You guys.
I do know that.
I really cannot believe that was a split decision. That's fucking crazy. Whoever was the judge that gave that to Hermanson, they need to put them on the block for a while because like that was not even a fucking remotely close fight. Yes.
Ask for it, dude.
He did. That is him asking for it. That was actually really fucking smart. That was really, really, really smart. I'll tell you guys exactly why.
Tomorrow on Jesse on Fire.
No, right now.
I'm kidding.
Dude, that was so smart. So, who do you want to fight next? He could go, give me a fucking title shot to dirt. And instead he goes, Mick Maynard, matchmaker. I'm a company man. I'll fight whoever, but I would love it if it was someone who had a belt. I mean, I don't think he's smart enough to be actually doing this on purpose. I don't know, though. But right now you got the UFC. They're embroiled in conflict with so many guys that they want an opportunity to make an example that if someone's like, yeah, I'm a company guy, I'll do what you guys want, they get rewarded. He's going to get that title shot. And framing it that way made the likelihood he gets the title shot much better because they had, like, all the other fighters are watching. They're all, oh, so Francis said, fuck you to the UFC. What are they going to do? Oh, Izzy was holding out. These guys, never mind. Hypothetically, Izzy was holding out or not really, whatever. But like, they're going to keep rewarding guys who say things like that. I'm a company man, dirt. That was really smart. Really smart.
Yeah, George.
You said when we got home from just swimming, dance around my phone.
Sure did. What's it called?
Who do you think's going to fight for the title next then? If it's not Strickland. Assuming Izzy wins. If Izzy wins, who's he fighting next instead?
Your dance road.
Your dance road.
If it's not Strickland, who is it?
Okay.
Jared Cannonier lost like one of the last 2 fights. He's on a 5-fight win streak and he's a way bigger star than Jared Cannonier. That's ludicrous.
Dance road?
If Brunson wins, he'll get the next title shot, actually.
A decent speller. Dance and road.
Depending on the outcome of that fight, though. Like if it's boring or whatever, then they won't. Strickland, if he would have knocked out Hermanson and then done that, he would have been really solid. Usman versus Izzy in Africa. I told you guys, I really don't understand why they're asking for that fight because Usman really doesn't want to beat Izzy. All right, I'm going to look this up and then we're going to put these babies to bed.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I am.
We're going to watch a movie.
Which movie do you want to watch?
We're watching one in your room.
Oh, what movie?
Annoyed.
What's it about, though?
I have no idea what it's called.
What's it about?
Aliens.
What kind of aliens?
I have no idea.
What color are they?
You told me what it was.
Blue aliens? Oh, so that's that Aliens and Moms one or
Aliens
whatever.
and monsters?
No, the one where like they
There's
like
no monsters in it.
Oh, sorry.
Hey Georgia, why do you talk so?
Here, will you approve this?
Why do you talk so sassy? Wait, why?
Will you approve it?
Did I? Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Is it done?
Almost.
Boop.
Avatar?
I like that other baby.
Yes.
I like that baby Fabia Yoda, but you gotta make it look a little bit more like it's Yoda. Yeah, dude. Fucking Cannonier just lost to Whitaker.
Are you tight?
And he lost. Yeah, well, I guess he's 4-1 in his last 5. But anyway.
There it goes. It's downloading.
All right, fellas. Love you guys.
Say goodnight, George.
Say goodnight, George.
Good night. Say bye. Get it out, girl.
Thanks, man.
Better.
Later guys.
Almost.